And we are live across the Asia Pacific realm. Welcome to the Super Sunday Stream 28 edition。你好吗，是吧？你喝吗？是吧？是什么？不是啥喝了那个？我喝什么？2、1、3，1、2、3，我吗？你好吗？我好。To all my lovely comrades, hello comrades in China. Hello, your friend, your boy, Timmy T, here in Hong Kong is happening. And Lego, lots to talk about. Official, we are getting a roller coaster. It is a roller coaster with the moster. And will we put two together? Will we put three together? Will we put two of the new roller coasters together? Will we put a pirate ship in amongst that as well? Or will we just have two separate sets? Who knows? But price points are looking a little bit exy. But hey, it is what it is. And it's what the fanboys and fangirls have been wanting for a long time. Next to Classic Space, Classic Space, and Monorail. Yes, Monorail. Anyway, that's all good. But who knows? But it does look interesting. Lego releasing two roller coasters in the 1 year, and getting all that. Fairground fun park action this year, and we can already tell and already guess that, look out, we're going to have fairgrounds from here to Christmas time and even beyond, because it's going to be something that the builders and the showers are going to be putting out. And when you've got your Ferris wheel, you've got your fairground mixer, you've got your roller coaster, and you've got those type of things. We can see that there'll be some other mocks that will be coming, and good old merry-go-rounds and everything else will be probably shortly followed. So it's all fun and games until someone gets some Lego broken. Hopefully not. Anyway, I'm tempted to pull this out and do this. I don't know how well I'll go, but hey, who knows? Suck it and see, as they say. And yes, we got that, and just on the yay!
You're going to introduce your panel?
We are going to introduce the panel. Thank you, ABC. Tonight, we are joined by ABC, the lovely lady from Queensland. We have our friend from ding 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 ding. Oh no, sorry, Victoria. Bendigo. Yes. Good old James. Hello.
I'm not from that far western Victoria. Jeez, give me a break. Hello.
Yeah, and I've got my other good Queensland friend, Darkside Bricks, aka Philip. And this man, if he doesn't know about Star Wars, then he doesn't know about. He shouldn't know about anything.
If there's something he doesn't know about Star Wars, it's not worth knowing.
It's not worth knowing, exactly. Yes, that was what I was saying before. I got all.
Yeah, if I don't know it, ask James.
Ask you, yeah.
You know, as a member of the 501st, if you don't know it, you're in trouble, mate.
Yeah, tell me about it. Exactly. And I'll be doing this.
He'll be ring for the next 7 years.
You'll be building
Chewy.
I'll be building Chewy tonight while we're doing this stream.
He's going to build Chewy. Awesome.
You'll be made
Someone forced me into buying brickheads. I won't mention any names.
No, not at all.
You don't need to mention any names, and I don't do Star Wars forcing, so...
Not even her three initials.
No, not at all, no.
Won't even mention her 3 internet initials. How's that?
Yeah, anyway.
Well, that's...
Well, this is going well.
This
For
is
you.
going well. Anyway,
So far, it's like over other streams, so it's good.
yeah, so far it's all fun and games. But anyway, on the serious first things to kick off, latest news from Hong Kong, Asia, and beyond. Brick Attack Philippines is coming soon. Brick Attack Philippines is in its third reincarnation, and Brick Attack Philippines is going to be held in the area this time of it was in the cultural center in Manila. It's now moved to a new venue, which is a expo and display hall, and it will be held there, and it's coming up in June, July. So that's something that's happening in the Asian realm. There is a Singapore lug meeting, which is having a challenge build coming up in August, which will be quite interesting. They're having they're actually spanning the Asian Pacific region and reaching into Malaysia and Indonesia, and having a sort of tri-nations cup of building, which will be very interesting to see.
Oh.
Yes, that's quite cool.
Is that like the Wizarding Cup thing, like in Harry Potter?
I'm not sure, ABC. But
Like
it's exciting all the same.
Try Wizards, Try Nations.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I made a joke. It went sailing right over Timmy's head.
No, I got it. I was actually just distracted by a message. Sorry.
Oh, you were distracted by.
Sorry,
shiny.
I was distracted by a message. Yes. Anyway, so back to the next lot of news. Coming closer home, Taiwan, and the Taiwan Lego users group in Taipei are doing a exhibition in I think it's late August, September. So that's going to be coming soon, and then that brings us across to China, across the border, just up that way away from me, just up this way, and a little bit up on the train. Yes, that way. He went that way. If
I went that way, I'll be
He went that way.
a lot of penguins. Like that's Antarctica, mate.
He went to Arctic.
No, and early Antarctica. Like,
Okay.
Hobart.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So anyway, across the border, we have the Shanghai show coming up soon. That's in 3.5 weeks countdown now, which is good. We also have a Guangzhou group which is meeting very soon. Which is, I think that's also in July, if I'm not mistaken, and that'll be really good. Then we come closer to HK and Samgen. We have a hotel exhibition and builders display, which a few Lego fan clubs and also user groups will be partaking in that, and even HK like maybe going across the border to do something as well. But we will find out soon enough and bring you the latest news in that regard. But all is fun in the Lego world over here in HKSAR, China and beyond. So, topic. What is the topic? The topic is what?
We got to the topic. We've covered all the news. Now we're on to topics.
Now we're on the topics. Yes. Topic tonight. What of the new sets have you seen, including roller coaster, including the incredible stuff, do you think is worthy of purchasing? One, and two, what do you think is going to be worth getting multiples of? Pass it to ABC.
The outdoors set, that minifigures pack. 100%. I would buy more than one of those.
Well,
That's
that's
a
good.
must-have.
I'm not even a city person, and I like that set.
Yeah, it has so much new stuff in it. That's like the baby carrier. What else was in it?
There's the baby carrier. There's
The
the
tent.
mountain bike. The mountain bike is off the chain.
Tent, mountain
The
bike.
tent.
There's an eagle.
Eagles.
Seriously. The only thing that I've
Where-
heard
where's
with
Kenny
this
Rogers?
is the
This is when you need.
climbing wall thing, but that could easily
climbing
be
walls-
used for other things. That
The
could
climbing wall,
easily
you can fix it up.
yes.
You can fix it up.
But yeah, that is definitely the hot ticket item. For value
Agree.
plus, you
Yep.
know, you get a shit ton of minifigures.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other set that has that many minifigures in it that isn't like hundreds of dollars.
I would have to agree. Yeah, and I also will be getting a couple of those.
I have that many minifigures. What is it? 15?
15, I think it is. Yeah.
15, I think. I don't think there is another set that has 15.
Did
12?
No, I don't know. Did one of the Star Wars sets? No, was it hot? No,
No.
no, I don't think a Star. I
It is-
don't think a Star Wars set. I don't think. You only got what was it? Only 10.
Death Star might. Sorry. Death Star might have had that many.
Death Star
I
did.
think the Death Star has 13. I think.
Oh. there you
Oh,
go.
it has 13. Okay, there
See,
you
I'm
go.
not a
Well,
Star Wars person, and I already figured that one out.
10188, the old Death Star set, I'm pretty sure had 13. But hey, I can tell you this week, when mine
yes,
turns up.
you'll be getting one.
Yes, finally.
Yes.
Finally, he says. A long awaited sort of thing he's been waiting for.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yes.
10188 only had 13.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I can say the things that I'm not overly enthused about is the Unikitty polybags.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed with what exactly is coming out, but it's based on the cartoon, not on the movie, so it was bound to be different. I haven't watched the cartoon, so
It'll be very popular.
watch it. It will be popular, just not necessarily with me.
Yeah. And what's the whole deal with the dog? I don't get it.
It's part of the cartoon.
There's a cartoon.
It's
Yes.
there's a
Oh, there you go.
on Cartoon Network.
That's a thing.
I was way off, guys.
Really?
Yeah, how about double that? There's
Oh, double
24. There's 24 minifigs and droids, and the Dianoga
Oh,
in
what?
the Death Star set.
Yeah,
Far
but
out.
of those sets, how many of them are actually minifigures? Because some of them are brick built.
The Dianoga will be brick built. I know that much for a fact.
Like the droids, the mouse droids, all that, they're brick
Mouse
built.
droid, power droid would be brick built,
Yeah.
but the rest would be minifigures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It costs $600 or $700. So.
Yeah, exactly. You're looking at
That's
an
right,
$800 RRP set compared to
Yeah.
what do you
There's
reckon that city set will be? Not that much.
$50 recommended retail in Australia. Will be cheaper in other countries.
On the cheapest I've ever seen those type of sets are 35 on clearance, and more often than not, they're not on clearance. They're all sold out by then. So yeah, $40.
For all
Yeah.
city collectors and city builders and whatnot, I really want that set to go hammer and tongs, because that can only open the floodgates for medical set, emergency set, police set, construction set.
Yes.
No, you
No,
know,
we don't need more of what
police
they've
set.
already done. I would like hospital type stuff. That would be brilliant.
but
Yes.
it can only open the floodgates for like packs based around one idea. So, like I said,
I
construction,
would quite
emergency,
like
that
if
sort of thing.
to more variety in the starter pack sets, not just have them tie in with the bigger sets in the city, but have them just a general pack. So like, I don't know whether it'd impact on their CMF sales or what.
You know what the
Yeah.
next
Characters like a baker, a butcher, like, you know, things that
Yes.
they've done in the CMS series. They don't have to be as complex as the ones in the CMS series. They can be very basic
True.
and just
Well,
pump out a
But
whole
like, like I said, I want this set to do really well because I reckon it will open those well, it's got the possibility of opening those floodgates.
Yeah.
Well, so far they seem to be sort of reproducing the same sort of, formula. So, there'll be a family, there'll be old people, there'll be young people, there'll be, kids, a good mix of age, ages.
Yeah.
Represented.
That's a great idea for just fleshing out your city for your footpaths.
Oh yeah.
They're like activity sets. So I personally wouldn't mind on the farm as being another one. Because that's something they haven't done before.
Yeah, that'd be a good one, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
But yeah, as to the roller coaster, I'm not enthused about the roller coaster's price.
No, I've heard it's going to be quite hard on the wallet for Aussies to get a hold of, and even for us over here, it's going to be a bit of a hole in the wallet.
But I suppose if you just want something that's static, you can always get the 3-in-1, which is a lot cheaper.
Oh, the pirate roller coaster. Yeah, true. Yeah.
But that said, I haven't collected any of the fairground stuff, so
well, neither have I.
Doesn't bother me either way. Like, I look at it and go, "That's awesome. That's cool. I can appreciate it for what it is." But not enough to drop $500 on it.
Yeah.
No.
If
it was monorail, I would.
Yeah. the thing
on that scale, I would drop $500 on it, no problems.
Yeah. The thing that I might do is get the actual pirate ship one and then try to work out a way to actually do the old pirate ship from Luna Park so I can have a pendulum effect. Maybe something like that. But I don't see myself getting the actual big one. But I am looking forward to the outdoor adventure set. That looks like awesome. And yes, like you, I'll probably get a couple of those because there's a lot of good stuff in it. I just think between the rock climber, the rock wall is not that good, but it's fixable. The mountain biker is awesome. The guy with the baby carrier in front, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. And then you got the signage in that, which will go really well with the signage which I've got from the Friends camper van set, which has got really good signage as well. So you can do a really good. Awesome. Yeah, the signage is really good. So you can put the Friends camper van, and you can get the signage from that, and then you can do like a whole outdoor forest scene, which will be really cool. And actually, I'm thinking I could blend it into my Ewok village, and then around to the forestry sort of jungle explorer sort of sets, and then blend it in that way, which will be a lot of fun. So I am looking for that. I'm looking forward to other stuff that's coming. Of course, people are still in fever pitch about Harry Potter that's coming. Don't know about that. Don't know about that as much. Certainly, people are still in fever pitch over here with all the Dino stuff coming out. Here you go, ABC. Everyone over here is also going nuts for dinos and Dino Park designs, and people talking now like about, oh yeah, we gotta do like a massive like Jurassic Park, man. I'm gonna just do it like huge, man. So we've got a couple of the US guys in the club who are working out things like that and trying to work out dino displays. But the set that I'm impressed with is that the actual Indoraptor set that looks really cool with the building. The only disappointment is that sticker that's not
Lockwood Estate.
Lockwood Estate, yeah. The only thing is you instead of having that sticker, you swap it out with masonry bricks, which are quite easy to get over here.
Honestly, I think it looks better with the sticker.
Really?
Actually made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks better with the sticker.
Wow.
I can see totally why they chose the sticker over masonry bricks.
Oh, I know why, because cost, but yeah.
No, not just cost. Because they've got it's not just all one color. Like, I don't think you could reproduce the same sort of quality of design with bricks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting, and of course, I think you'll know I'm champing at the bit for the hospital, champing at the bit after making a my own custom. I'm champing at the bit to actually see that come out, which will be good release for some.
You're talking about the whole hospital as half a hospital.
It's half of what it should be, and even the Friends one seemed to did better justice than what we're getting.
That is pretty much what the feedback I've had from everyone that's seen the picture is that the Friends one is better.
Yeah,
it has more rooms in it.
Yeah, and it's easy to make a bigger one.
Yeah. So and like details wise, it's better. So it's like. Lego, seriously, we're grateful that you've given us a hospital, but
yes,
when you did
and a decent looking ambulance. We're grateful, Lego, but come on, you could have put a little bit more effort into making the hospital, guys. Come on.
Yeah, well, they've got ambulances, but they don't have an emergency department.
Yes. Well, that's why I was so cautious when I made my custom hospital to actually have a proper emergency department and have it set up properly.
Because looking at the picture, all it has is a sticker that says ambulance. It's like, shouldn't it say emergency department or emergency?
Yeah. As I try to focus where mine is in the background over there.
I'm sure that an emergency department is like an international standard. Like there's always emergency in a hospital.
Yes. Whether you call it a A&E or whether you call it a ER or whatever you call it, it's a necessity.
I don't understand.
Don't figure. What happened, Lego? Did you just fall asleep that day? Did you? What was going on? Anyway, so we're looking forward to that.
I want to know. That goes inside Chewie's body, right? Inside the brick head.
Mm.
I understand that the pink is his brain because that's in the head section. But what the hell has Chewie been eating?
I don't know.
It goes in. It's the support for inside.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And the head sits on top like that.
They just use colours to differentiate the middle.
Oh, yeah, I realise that. I just thought it was quite funny that the pink one's on top. So I wanted to know what the hell he's been eating. So there you go. Now we know what digested porg looks like.
Oh, that's funny.
Plus, he's getting too serious about the hospital, so I had to break it up.
He's like, too much talk about hospital. Yeah, let's talk about something else.
We will.
No, talk about the hospital by all means. Don't worry me none.
No, doesn't worry you in the slightest, Phil. Actually, talking about other stuff that's come out, your thoughts on Castle Run Falcon? What do you reckon? You built it, I believe. Here we go. Here's one he prepared earlier. Oh, look at the beast. Look at the beast.
I love it.
Yeah,
And
I love the white.
the biggest surprise is my wife loves it so much that she reckons I need the original one now so I can have all three, so I can have the history of the Falcon.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. I'm waiting to hear her yell out across the house, but no, I'm not joking. She's actually said that I need to get the other one now so I can have all three, so I can show a full history.
Talking about that one that's behind me over there.
Yeah, yep.
That include the UCS?
Because I've got the TFA one and this one. So now I need the one that's got the clone trooper on the box.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll have a original trilogy one. This, I was very iffy about buying this to start with. And I think all the negative feedback and all the negative information I read online about it and not making my own decision first.
Yep.
Everyone complained. It was one of my complaints for seeing the picture too, that the gaps between the plates were absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
There's two just here that are worse than the older set, the other sets, the TFA and the OT set.
Yeah.
But you open this up and put it on display, and the interior on this one is so much nicer than the TFA one. That's all I can compare it. That's all I can compare it to at the moment.
Yeah.
Until I get my third Falcon. But
Awesome.
it's no UCS set. But for us poor people that can't afford a UCS set, it is awesome.
Yeah.
And even the whole snub nose look once you take the escape pod off, I still like it. I still think it looks fine.
Is that white or light grey?
It is all white.
It's all white.
Okay, yeah, so that'll be good for parts. Personally, I'll be getting that set for parts when it's on special. The panel gap thing for me is a massive no.
Hello.
Because it's an
Good
asterisk.
to see you, Darren.
I love it. I think it's great.
Darren,
Well,
come on.
Darren's back in.
Like I said, I listened to everyone else and everything I read, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah, well, that's always the
I
way,
like
Phil.
it. Yeah, exactly. I like it so much more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I've had that happen in Lego before, Phil, where people, just talk the crap out of something, and you're like, okay, I won't buy it, and then you see it, and you're like, oh, actually, I got to get that. I got to get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What they said was bollocks.
It is very easy for those people that do streams that are considered in the know to influence people that buy this stuff.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, like, I'm not an easily led person at the best of times, but I read enough negativity about this set that I was happy not to buy it.
Yeah.
And it was only the completionist in me, my OCD with having to complete sets. I brought everything bar this out of the solo wave. I had to buy it. Yeah. And I'm so glad that I did. Like I said, the interior, I'd display this at an event before I display the TFA one, because the interior on the Kessel Run Falcon is so much nicer.
And that's what I've heard, Phil. That's exactly what I've heard from guys who, like yourself, are so into the Star Wars and like building the Lego Star Wars, that the interior is so much more clean and well-centered than the other Falcon previously.
If you read any reviews that say you can't put two people in the cockpit, that's garbage.
Bullshit.
Yep.
Did you cut the arms off?
That's bullchook, because you can.
Bullchook. Oh well, good. I wanted to ask you about that.
I'm going to own that term before someone else takes it.
Please do. You take that and own it. You take that and own it, because I'm glad you've said that, Phil, because I held off on it. And after you saying that, I'm quite heavily considering maybe getting that.
The people that do all the videos that we all watch as customers that put this down, I think they were too rough on it.
Well,
personally,
that's it.
Just personally, I think they were too rough on it. So
yeah.
But yes, awesome set.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that. And we have Darren who snuck in. Howdy, ho. What's going on?
Evening, everyone. How are you all?
Good.
Just returned from Bendigo and Shepparton and surrounds.
Bendigo. Does not come with a banjo soundtrack. Thank you very much.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding.
Oh, maybe for Shepparton. I don't know about Bendigo. So.
Shep's special. Yeah.
Shep's a very special place. To all our viewers in Shepparton,
I'm special.
Hi.
It's a very special place.
I'm special.
There's a lot of people there I love, but there's a lot that leave a lot to be desired, especially when they drive.
We do actually have a topic tonight, Darren. So Timmy will have to ask you the question now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what's the topic?
Do you actually have a topic?
You started on one, but
I gave you one. I said, of the new stuff, what do you want to get multiples of, and what do you think the fanboys and girls in Lego will probably go nuts for, i.e. like the CMF policeman, like, probably the Harry Potter thing that's, sets that are coming out, like other things which, one will think about possibly doing mocks and building and making other things with those sets.
All the hoo-ha at the moment around our neck of the woods is, how big a roller coaster can we build?
Oh, you're not the only one. Our guys have said that
As a
too.
result, I ain't buying no roller coasters.
I might get the 3-in-1 just so I can do a pirate ship like Luna Park, so I can have something going back and forth like a pendulum. But I don't know about the big set. That might be where I actually go. Yeah, forget
There
it.
is talk down our way at the moment of creating a roller coaster standard, so you can interlock them all and display together.
Oh, really?
We will
That
see.
would be pretty full on, yeah.
I would find it remarkable if they could agree on something.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens because it's hard enough to get people to agree on other collaborative builds, let alone something that's going to require not just a position on the track or on the base plate, but also a height placement as well.
And velocity and weight. And
it's going to be
good luck to them if they knock it off.
And if they manage to pull it off, cool. But the sad part is, I know we're going to have at major shows this year, we're going to have so many people wanting to enter roller coasters, and there's not going to be enough room for them all.
Yeah.
And someone's going to be disappointed because, I've built a roller coaster and I'm not going to be able to get it in. Yep. So unless they do actually do something as a collaborative build, And we do have some people who have been working on particular roller coaster projects for a long time.
Yeah.
And they're going to be of a very high standard. Hey?
Now all of a sudden they're like, crap.
Yeah, crap.
That was me, sorry.
Yeah.
A set's coming out.
I was impressed with Brixar's roller coaster that he displayed at Philly. That actually looked quite good, and him and his son, I think, did a really good effort on that. But I don't know. I haven't seen their reaction on.
That's a third-party roller coaster, though.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Really?
I must admit,
not Lego.
Yeah, no.
Really?
I must admit, I was actually quite impressed with the speed that the Lego roller coaster is able to achieve. So yeah, I think I'm glad they've held off and got it right. Put it that way. So rather than try to rush it out and fill a gap. So yeah, no. Everything else that's out, I don't know. There's nothing that's really reached out and grabbed me and gone, "Oh, I've got to have it."
Harry Potter Castle, no.
No, but again, guys, remember, I only buy stuff to mock out of it. So
I know. Well, that's part of what I'm saying. I mean, is there anything?
There is some bits in there I'd like, but I don't think it's enough in there. There's not unless someone really wanted the minifigures. Yeah, I know I've got someone in the house who's going to want Harry Potter minifigures, so it's probably going to be some Harry Potter stuff coming to the house, but not on my behalf. So I'll get the pencil one out of it anyway.
Hello, Elizabeth. Here it comes.
Yeah. It's going to be hard enough to stop her wanting to buy a roller coaster, mate.
God, really? She wants that?
Well, let's just put it this way: the price point at the moment is going to hold that one up, so that's good.
Wait until it comes on sale, buddy.
Yeah,
she'll be in the next day.
It'll be a while, so yeah, pretty safe on that one. Yeah, no, not a lot. I'm impressed with a lot of the latest release stuff. There's just nothing there that I would stupidly race out and want to have.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm quite impressed in the last 12 months with we've seen quite a few new elements released that I am really liking, like the new Leaf, for example. It's come out, the new Leaf Part 3 Leaf one.
That one?
I've got it here somewhere.
No, not that one. That's not new. That's very old.
What, this one?
I'm not very old.
That one there.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that.
It's a handy piece that I like. The new flower, I'm not overly fussed with it, but it's still got its place. I can see where it can be used.
What? The new flower is awesome.
It's great on mass. It looks amazing, particularly on.
It's actually more like a flower than the old flower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So many more applications, I reckon.
That one?
No, it's not that one.
No, it's got an extra leaf.
But that being said, I really like the Friends flowers. So yeah, I think they're absolutely.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So, but yeah, there has been a lot of good new parts this year. So I've been quite impressed with that, and I'm really hanging out to see that if with the power function stuff we're getting, whether we're going to get some improved lighting. That's what I'm really hanging out for, and I think a lot of other people are too.
The power functions and the train stuff, a lot of guys are really in fever pitch for that over here. So, yeah, I think that's going to be something which is going to get a lot of guys really into it. James,
Right,
what are you doing? Trying to throw Lego at cats or something?
me.
What are you trying to do? Throw Lego at cats? As my dog barks. He wants attention. No, I'm talking, little man.
So yeah, if we see some new lighting in the new power function stuff, I'll be if it's better, it'll be great. I think it'll sell very well if that's the case. So
yeah. No, I think the stuff that's come out, a lot of guys bought 2 of the Lockwood Estates because they said it's just a facade. It looks very sad. You built it, Cherie. What do you think? Would it be better if you built it as a modular, or?
I'm sorry, you started talking to me?
Yes, I did start talking to you. I said the Lockwood Estate. You built it with hubby.
Yeah, it's actually quite good.
Even though it looks a bit facade-ish, or?
Okay, yeah, it could do with a couple more studs and width, but
yep,
it's hard to explain it without actually showing you, and I've thrown the box out, and the actual piece itself is way over there, so I'm not picking it up.
No, that's okay.
But, the way that it works and the details it has, I mean, I don't think they could have done much better at that price point.
Yeah.
If they had made it more substantial, they wouldn't have had the dinosaurs in it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a backdrop. It has, it does have some good play features to it. You can move the actual, like, the side walls can either go out this way or they can go backwards. So if you had more bricks and stuff, you could easily build it up to something a little bit more substantial looking. But for a set, it's perfectly fine. I wasn't keen on buying it, but I'm glad that I did after having built it.
Oh, good. Because I just know a lot of guys who got it and got it when they saw it and they thought, oh yeah, we're going to get the set, and then they looked and they're like, oh, disappointed. We thought it might be a little bit, deeper. And
I can see what they're saying from that, but I don't think they could have gone much deeper because every stud would go backwards to make it wider. Would take value off the rest of the set. Like they would have to, like they have budgets constraints.
Oh, of course.
Like, if you just like the dinosaurs, sell off the mansion, for God's sake. There's so many good pieces in it.
Yeah.
I will be reusing it in some fashion.
Yeah. Well, I just think a lot of guys got it first of all and saw it and thought, oh, good, and then they built it and they're like, it's a facade. Oh, shite. So, so they then had to go and get 2 or 3 and a base plate to actually make it a modular, so it actually looks. Actually, one guy over here, Shane Kwan, he actually made it into like a really nice modular building with levels and had it like more like a museum, like a natural history museum, which looks really, really good with the Triceratops skull in the actual lobby area downstairs where he's tiled it in a almost like a argyle colored tile pattern that he's made. Really, really well done. Really well done. But it's quite amazing how some guys have just gone out and just done that, got 2 or 3, 4 sets, and then bought a base plate and bang, put it into something a bit more substantial.
Yeah, well, it's easily done, and obviously Lego wants you to buy more than one. so that he can mock it up. But people have just got to remember, this is not a freaking modular building.
Exactly.
Big fig parts that are like licensed. You know, you're not going to get a full modular building.
Yeah.
Out of you know, something that has dinosaurs in it.
No. In the same way, I've got the Sanctum Sanctorum at the back there, and I'm mocking it and making it bigger. And there's some incredible mocked up Sanctum Sanctorums. There's amazing, you know, mocked up, Daily Bugles. There's a lot of stuff like that. Which, you know, if you want to go that extent, you do
something that's already made for you. The whole point of Lego is to be creative and make your own thing. So if they're making something that's perfectly exactly what you want, then it's not going to inspire any creativity whatsoever.
No. And even guys who take the modulars like the brick bank and they change it into, you know, something like a more Art Deco style building, or they put other fascias on things like even the like I've seen a actual the firehouse. And it's completely, you know, removed from being a firehouse and turned into like it's called the guys called it the Fire Station Steakhouse, and it's incredible. It's off the chain. It's really amazing how he's decked out with levels, and he's got the you know, cooktops, and he's got the different open plan, and you know, he's taken something which is a essential Lego product and changed it up to something which is just phenomenal. But yeah, it's all food for thought. But those type of things I think people are looking out for. The Harry Potter stuff, I know a lot of people are looking for, because the castle and other parts and the actual spires on that are really you know, good for mocking and using in other things. And other things like that, and Lockwood type of experience. All really good stuff. And
what do you think of the Ninjago Wharves?
Ninjago Wharves, I like. I still haven't built the damn bloody city. It's but
it's on the to-do list.
Yeah, it's on the yes, it's in the pile of shame which grows day by day.
Yeah, you should see how big my brickhead's pile of shame is. That's bad enough. The rest of it.
Yeah, and I helped corrupt you on that too. So anyway.
Nah, we were well on the
okay. I just enabled it, didn't I? I was just the enabler.
I don't know, Timmy. You corrupter of young people.
I don't know. Timmy, how old are you?
40.
Yeah, I'm older than Timmy. So how does that work?
You could have taken it as a compliment, Cherie.
I earned all these grey hairs. Thank you very much.
You know, you should never ask a woman her age. It's always bound to wind up.
It's the stupidest thing. God.
You can't win either way.
Don't give up.
I do not understand women who cannot just say, "Oh, I'm this age," and just own it.
Does anyone want to
walk the earth that many years? If you look younger than that, freaking be, you know, happy about it. Jeez.
I'm still 13, so.
No comment.
Yeah. No comment. That explains a lot of things, Darren.
That would be the cue for Elizabeth to go in and go, yes, it does. But
oh, Jay.
Thank you.
Oh,
okay.
All right, maybe 16, because then you could get a license at that point. All
right.
Hey.
Okay, Darren, maybe you should make it 18 so you're legal.
Nah.
Yeah, no fun in that.
Oh, Victorian after all, geez.
Under the age of 18, they have this thing called statutory rape.
Yes.
Oh, yep, we've passed the deadline. We've just passed 9 o'clock. Excellent. I was waiting when that was going to happen, and it wasn't me. Excellent. The first time for everything.
James goes, I've been a bad influence.
Oh, Spongo's saying that James is only 16. Thank you, Spongo.
Not what I meant. Not what I meant at all. I'll cop that.
How are you, mate? Good to see you.
Oh, look.
Oh, dear. We didn't even make an hour before descending into utter madness. Give me a record.
I thought madness was reserved for after midnight. It's only 9 o'clock.
Oh, it's after midnight somewhere in the world.
Always after midnight somewhere.
Hello.
It's like, oh, it's always.
See, I got a new shirt.
Yeah, you got a new shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, green seems to have been the colour this year because I know Sydney was green too.
You'd think they'd all get together and let each other know what they're doing, but you see, no one wants to have. It's all got to be secret until the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a yellow one. Or I have a simple request. I want a Lego brick yellow T-shirt. That's all I want.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Canberra does that.
I hope so, because we're hoping to go to Canberra.
Greta would know.
Hang on.
Yeah.
You don't? Do you travel over 1,000 kilometers to get a T-shirt? I wouldn't. That's a bit. I
just spent money just posting something, and I got a free
dedication required. Come on, we just did nearly 700 kilometers to come and see you guys today, basically.
No.
Just do that. Jeez, you did some other stuff as well.
Oh yeah.
Tell the whole story, Darren.
Yeah,
we've actually been away for 5 days, so
yeah.
Exactly.
You stayed at Shepparton because of the people there. They're great people there in Shepparton.
Special people.
They're great people. 2 heads.
But speaking of free shirts, if I'd realised that my Lego would be going to the Sydney Brick Show, I would have actually registered on time. By the time I knew about it, it was too late to register. So my stuff was there illegitimately. It even had a sign and everything.
It said it was illegitimate.
No.
This owner is illegitimate, so is the Lego.
You know what? That's the best qualification I can think of, really.
Look. Yeah, see?
You got a mock card.
I had a mock card. I got this sent back.
This mock was.
I love that sign. That's actually quite a good one using the Lego.
Yeah, so that's a nice bit of
nice touch.
Nice bit of ephemera from the Sydney Brick Show. There was some space apparently because somebody didn't turn up for one reason or another, and Sue Ann was like, "Well, we can put this in there." Apparently, there wasn't a group Micropolis this year. I was surprised.
They couldn't agree on a standard. Again, I've never heard that before, but I'm guessing that's the case, but it wouldn't be.
James is being controversial again.
It's an easy thing for people to participate in. They didn't have a group one at Brick Lane.
Yeah.
They had a group one at Bendigo. They didn't have a group one at Sydney.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
If people are wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm making a chicken butt.
It would also explain why I wasn't asked if I would send something. Because that's what happened last year.
Now, don't be controversial.
What? I'm not being controversial. Last year, the lady that was actually coordinating Micropolis group, a Micropolis group on Facebook, saw my display and said, "Oh, you bring it to Sydney?" I was like, well, aside from the fact that I'm already at another show with my display that weekend, I can send something, but I can't send the whole display. She's like, "Oh, okay, we'll have whatever you can." But I was illegitimate last year because I missed registration.
It's all right. I'm sure they're watching tonight. Hello.
Nah. Anyway, I heard that certain people are no longer on certain committees in Sydney.
Ooh.
So what you're trying to tell us is that there's drama in the Lego community.
I know.
What?
I have no idea what the drama is, but
When did
apparently
this
there's
happen?
something going on.
This is so unique and unusual.
I know. It never
That's
happened.
so peculiar.
So peculiar. Anyway,
Sorry,
that's an upside down fail, Darren.
Holding.
What? What?
I'm not going to repeat that.
Put it that way, just so Tim can see it.
Well,
Fail.
Anyway,
Oh,
I
dear.
got some nice swag from Bendigo Bricks, though. I did not need them to send me anything. I was happy to just send my stuff and be a part of it.
Yeah.
I got the what was it, that little custom build?
it's a Micropolis of the fire station.
The
Yeah,
thingy?
fire station.
Yeah, it's actually done by one of our members. It's pretty cool. It looks cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Plus, got a little one of those little creator sets. The ones are like
Yeah.
$7.
Yeah.
It was made with love. Yeah, it's good.
Considering that I know that those were actually bought and didn't come like as a part of any sort of support, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. They were support.
Oh, okay.
It was just different type.
Oh, yeah. I know now. That's all
I
right.
won't go into it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, it was nice to get a little something as a thank you. I just wish I could have been there. It looked like everyone had so much fun.
Yeah. No, Bendigo is a really good show. Seriously, it is a good show. On many
I
levels.
wish I could go to other shows. I would have to clone myself.
You have to clone yourself. God.
Yeah, clone myself so my real self can go to all the shows that my real self wants to go to.
Oh, right.
And the clone can just do that everywhere else, because clone will be good enough, surely.
Yeah. That should be suffice. Anyway.
Ah, dear. Like, I'm just,
They need to invent teleportation.
yeah, that would be good.
So,
I got-
Daz, any Lego news on the horizon from you, my good friend?
Who?
Me? Who?
Darren.
Darren.
I think they got news from me. No.
Yep. No?
No, still hasn't arrived, Timmy.
Oh, damn. She reckons that definitely International Mail Centre got it in Sydney and it was on its way to Victoria.
Yeah, okay, then hopefully it's cleared customs and I'll see it sometime this week.
So did it go via Bendigo or?
I don't know. It probably will.
Yeah,
Because we don't have a mail centre, so that's going to be difficult.
No, seriously, once our mail goes from Melbourne, if it's coming to us, right, it goes from Melbourne to Traralgon to Moe. And then sometimes goes all the way back to Sunshine to go back to Traralgon to then come to us.
What?
Yeah.
You can actually spend 4 and 5 days in transport between Melbourne and us easily.
That is
Going the other way can go even more. It can go an even more roundabout route around South Gippsland.
Oh my god, that's
Did it have any tracking on it, Timmy?
yes. That's how I know it is in Oz, and it was definitely in the International Mail Centre in Sydney going to
Maybe if
Centre
you
Melbourne.
give Darren the tracking number, he can get onto Australia Post.
No, I can't track international items like
No,
that.
you can bring up Australia Post.
Oh, okay.
They
Yes.
can
Actually, that being said, Timmy, just bear with me, folks. We have been away for a few days. I'm just going to go and check the mailbox.
Yeah, because Ozpost give good customer service.
No, because there could be a notice in the
It
mailbox.
could be in the mailbox.
I haven't checked the mail.
But on a serious note, if it is missing, if it is legitimately missing, if you ring up with a tracking number, they can tell you where it is and where it's been, and they can raise an inquiry for it to be.
Yeah, they can put a flag up. Yep.
Yeah, and quite often they will find your passport.
But yeah, no, you've got me curious now, guys, because we didn't check the mailbox in a week. So I'll be back.
You slack. Hurry up. Top.
You're talking before about parcels going all over the countryside.
Yes.
I had a parcel sent to me here in Bundy from Cairns. There's nothing between Cairns and Bundy.
Yeah.
Yet this parcel went all the way south to Underwood and sat there for what felt like a week before it came back to Bundy. It had to go past Bundy to get to Underwood.
What?
So work that one out. Obviously, it flew down to Underwood,
Ozpost.
I'd guess, and then sat there until it got sorted and came back to Bundy. But yeah, it had to go past Bundy to get to Underwood to start with.
I'm pretty sure Underwood is Queensland's
Sorting.
sorting
Yeah.
facility. So I probably had to go to Bundy via plane. I mean, not Bundy, Underwood by plane, and then
I just find it, it's funny that it had the way it's done.
That's mildly nuts, and yet not surprising.
No, it's not surprising at all.
oh look, I've had packages that went on a holiday to WA. I've had packages that have gone on holidays that weren't tracked.
What?
Your Post can't tell me where the heck it went for 2 weeks. It just
disappeared.
And then magically reappeared.
And then magically reappeared when I said, hey, where's the parcel? And then, like, the next day, it's on my doorstep. It's like, oh, wow, if only you could give that service every time.
I had a parcel that came from New Jersey, the US, and I tracked it all the way, and I saw, the postie come up to the door. I saw him, I was basically at the door, like, inches away from the handle to open the door. I saw him there. He was literally on my door for a quarter of a second, turned around, and then went back, and the parcel went back to Jersey. And I was just like, from here to the screen away. And I basically chased after him and all of that, and apparently it never arrived. I saw it in his hand.
Wow.
See, now he would have was he a contractor or was he a postie?
No, he was a postie. He was a legit postie.
You know why he came to your door? Because they have something on them that takes a photo of the front door.
But I was home. I was turning the door handle.
He didn't knock.
Yeah, well.
If you were that close, then how did he get away from you?
Yeah, James.
No, literally, by the time that I opened the door and unclipped it, opened, and then opened the screen door and came out, he was at the end of the drive because he was on
What do you do? Sprint?
No, he was on a bike. Like, he had a bike.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Like,
they're supposed to knock.
Yeah, sorry, they got off. He was on a bike, but he got off. But, like, I used to live at, like, a block of units, and there's, like, a footpath door. So it was, it was very, very quick.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, so by the time I got out, and I wasn't, dilly-dallying.
He beat from the letterbox.
He was, going down Cranbourne Road. So I may have mentioned a few bad words.
Oh, I would have a few bad words.
Just a few. Okay. Yeah,
only a few. I would have had more than a few, James.
So I just went and checked the letterbox and it's empty, but that could be because the neighbours have been clearing our mail, so I was just informed when I got back inside.
Okay.
The neighbours might have a slip, so it'll be interesting. If it's turned up, I'll let you know anyway as soon as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yes, James and myself put together a bit of a care package for you today.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, I haven't got it here, but
One wing.
One wing?
He's got a wing.
Sweet.
He's got a wing.
Now it's the butt.
That duck's going to look awesome.
That duck's going to look awesome.
What a
duck.
Oh.
I got you.
Well, it was either that or I was going to say that.
They're just pressing your buttons because they like it.
I know.
It's a white swan, isn't it?
I was going to say that's a funny looking porg, but no.
Well, I do have some pale blue. I can make a lightsaber blade and stick it out of his butt.
Oh no!
You know what? Don't put ideas in my head because you know what happens. I do it, and then it.
The last Jedi chicken.
Let's put the idea in this head. Buy that. Yeah, that worked well.
That worked well. No. It needs a lightsaber, James.
What?
It needs a lightsaber.
Yeah, a Kylo Ren one might be appropriate, maybe.
So in your package, Timmy, I can show you some of the things you have. You have some of these coming your way.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, and that won't be held up by customs at all.
No,
our customs like that type of thing, so I'll be fine.
You should do pack it in the back of a boogie board bag. You should be all right.
Oh, really?
It'll be fine.
No problem. Actually, even better, post it from Surface Paradise.
Yeah, with a return address of Chappelle Corby. No worries. You'll never get it, Tim. You'll never get it.
Do it.
Oh, shit.
You'll get it, but it'll be wrapped in a boogie board.
Now, don't you know she was innocent? Was
all
out.
Yep.
I
still reckon, like, as when these things happen, some really good jokes end up getting around, you know, and like, I reckon one of the best ones. Did you hear about the new lawnmower?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, by Chappelle. It's a Convictor and it holds about 3.5 kilos of grass.
Convictor.
Oh,
dear.
Yeah. Anyway.
Here you go, Timmy.
I want to ask about the cow.
Oh, hang on. I'll put you on the big screen. Here we go. Look. What have we got? Here we go. Oh,
That
nice.
actually looks all right.
It does look all right. People complained about his head.
Hang on. Why hasn't he got a bowcaster?
Yeah, well, he doesn't. I don't think he has a bowcaster in the solo movie.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Turn his nose around.
What? Turn it up.
Yeah, it looks better the other way. I reckon.
That way.
Cross-eyed.
Lol.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's more like the picture of Chewie on the box.
Looks like a Wookiee
I'm
pig.
not talking about the brickhead.
Yeah.
Have a look at the picture of him on the box.
Hang on, I've got the box right. There is no picture of. Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's on the side.
The point is up on his nose.
Yep. But
Wow.
now seeing how silly
Doesn't look something like this.
I can understand why they did it.
He looks like a Wookiee. He looks like a Wookiee pig now.
Turn it back.
But I quite like that. I think that looks all right. Hey Tim, when you're building yours, in this box, there are two orange 1x2 plates.
Yeah.
In the actual instruction book, they don't look very orange. So once you've finished building him and you come to do the legs, and the legs are two of that color 1x2s.
Yeah.
If you've got an orange leg and the proper colored leg, you've put the wrong two tiles in where the orange ones are supposed to go. Now, I'm not saying I did that. I'm just saying that I can tell you that in case you do that.
Yeah.
Don't feel embarrassed.
We were actually talking about this the other night as to why they put odd-coloured parts inside things to make it easier to actually build them.
Yeah, well, it would have helped if the instructions actually showed the colour to be a lot different as well, but it didn't. So, and I'm just blindly building as I'm, on the stream. And
Phil,
then I ended up having an orange leg and a brown leg. It's like, hang on, I've done something wrong here.
Phil, are you suggesting something that might happen? Like, it didn't happen, it's just, it might happen.
Just wear an orange sock.
In case. Yeah, one orange sock.
Yeah.
You get a
That's what he does on the weekend. Hey, James, he wears orange socks.
You get a nice little collection of spare parts too at the end of it. I've got a couple of cheese wedges here of colours that I didn't have before, which is interesting. Yeah,
it was interesting. It was comments today went around the build your own brickhead type of thing as being a quite good collection of curved parts and things like that.
Yeah, I've got a spare nose, the quarter circle. I've got a spare one of those, and of course the obligatory free lightsaber handle that you get every time there's a lightsaber in a set.
Yeah,
which is part of his gun. So yeah, you get a couple of interesting little odds and sods as spare parts at the end of it too. But yeah, I quite like that. I'm quite happy that I got bossed into buying brickheads.
Bossed into it.
I'm not gonna let her live it down. Hey?
Did you say boss? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention enough to boss you about it.
Forced, same thing. No, I quite like them. Like I said,
I don't force. No. It's called peer pressure.
Yeah, that's the one. No, Mel knew as soon as I saw it. She knew damn well that I liked them. So
yeah,
and I picked up.
It's hard not to. It's hard not to, Phil.
I only managed today to actually get a reply from a certain Bricklink store owner, and I got Finn and Phasma as well, so they're on their way. I paid through the nose for them, but I got them. Sorry?
I'll bet you did.
Yeah, $30 each.
I had to hunt them down for Cherie, which was an interesting task in itself, but we came through.
So how many specialist?
You didn't have to pay $30 for each of them.
How many specialist parts are in those that would make them?
The printed tiles.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Printed tiles is where your cost is.
And for us in Australia, the Finn and Phasma weren't retailed in Australia, so
no, a bit sad that happens.
Yeah.
For someone that's meant to be an international company, why don't we have international sales of everything?
I looked at the twin pack. There's a twin pack you can get that has Finn and Ray in it.
Yeah.
And they're the exact not Finn and Ray, Kylo and Ray. The exact same two brickheads that you can buy in the separate packets anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to chase down the twin pack.
I'm
not that much of a completionist where I've got to have two of something.
If you are buying the twin packs, are they a better price than buying them separately or not?
No, normal price for these is $15.99 at Toy World. Oh, mind you, I got 20% off. I got a bargain. And I believe the dual pack is $29.99. So no, you're not really saving anything. Maybe 85 cents.
Right. So it's just the way, as you've said, to get the completionist to spend another spend.
Yeah, spend another $30. But like I said, I'm not that bad where I need to have two of something just to have, because the boxes don't last in my house; they get thrown out.
Yeah. It's like trying to get the Comic-Con Black Panther and what's the other one? It's a dual pack. It was only released at Comic-Con this year.
Oh, Boba Fett and Solo in Carbonite.
Yeah. It's like those.
I'm not paying $400. I've seen that for sale. I'm not paying $400 Australian for it. No way.
I know someone over here selling it cheaper than that, but I could hook you up, Phil.
If it's 3 digits, the answer would have to still be no.
No, I think it works at about 40 or 50 Aussie actually.
Well, what?
Yeah.
We'll be chatting after the stream, lad.
I know a guy who's selling one for about 170 HKD, which probably works out to about 40 or 55 bucks Aussie.
We'll be talking after.
Can we rewind and see that look on James's face?
I think Tim was probably going to say that in his inside voice, because now anybody who has watched this will now know any potential margins. So yeah.
No. It's a special thing I've got between my inside man. Don't worry, it's all good.
We'll be talking after the stream, definitely.
You're inside man.
No comment.
Yeah, the voice inside his head.
Careful, Darren.
So soothing. It's a suit.
If I can get Brickhead, Boba Fett, and Han Solo and Carbonite from the voice inside his head for $50, don't stop the voice from talking. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Let us talk shop.
No, don't.
Let us talk shop.
Good.
After the stream.
Okay.
So those 8 people that are watching now.
It's going to be exactly the same way of ABC and I talking about the other exclusives that she couldn't get her hands on, and I was able to enable the stuff that she wanted.
Hey, so what? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh really? Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, what were you talking about?
Yeah.
No, seriously, I was pressing something on Instagram. I've completely missed this whole conversation.
So had I. So have I. You didn't miss anything. It's all good. We're all good.
Apparently, Timmy's inside voice may have just got him in a spot of trouble.
Inside voice. Okay.
Because it wasn't as inside as it should be, I don't think.
No, oops, sorry. Anyway, continuing on.
Don't make me cough now.
Continuing on. Anyway,
Oh, Darren hasn't put forward his thoughts on the half a hospital because I love
Encourage him.
I haven't even put
I love hearing about this hospital. So go for it, Darren.
Which hospital is this?
Got to be fair to everyone. The new hospital, not the Friends Hospital, the new Lego hospital that's supposed to be. People are disappointed with it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God,
okay.
Darren, have you been living under a rock?
Yep.
You know where he lives, right?
I live on a rock.
Have you been living under a rock?
That's a fair comment, actually. Do you live on an island? Well, actually.
Come on. You think I was being a smart ass? No, he's literally on a rock.
I am on a rock. Phillip Island is all rock. So, yeah.
Yeah.
as long as he's not under the rock.
Oh,
someone lifts it up every now and then lets me crawl out from underneath it.
I'm disappointed that you can't talk about the hospital. Okay, find something else then.
Hang on, if I can find a picture.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, you started this.
Oh, I felt that burn.
You started
In the
this.
hospital, though.
The viewers want to know what each of us thinks about different things. So yeah, he should actually say what he thinks about it. The three guys that watch the stream.
That's funny.
What's going on here?
He's got to actually find a photo of it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Beep.
Oh, hang on. I probably should have.
Putting poor old Darren on the spot here.
Yes, it has a helicopter.
Get another helicopter.
It's a stag case helicopter.
Oh.
Darren's never seen even a photo of this thing, so you got 3 seconds to make an opinion, Darren. No pressure.
No pressure.
Okay.
Can
Can you click on me so people can see what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, that tickles.
Here we go. That hospital.
No.
No, that's your opinion. Excellent.
No.
Opinion is no.
Well, that was quick.
Oh, nice ambulance.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And over
Nice
here,
wheelchair.
where it should say, this is not a very
Emergency.
over here where it should say like emergency or ER or something, it says ambulance.
Yeah.
There are no emergencies in Legoland.
Oh, wrong way. Must be the other way.
Mm.
Everything is awesome, apparently. So,
Apparently. Yeah.
There
Is
are
my,
some other pieces inside which look
is
good.
my enthusiasm really shining?
Yeah.
Oh, that's more exciting.
I actually want that. I hope we get that in Australia.
What?
The little polybag BB-8.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
oh,
you
no,
were talking about the hospital.
no, it's ugly. It's hideous. It must be destroyed.
I want one.
BB-8 is a ball, not a box.
I think I actually saw one of those already over here, Phil.
And you know what? If they had BB-8 with the rubbish bin on its head, I'd probably buy that as a polybag. I think that's a much better model.
I wouldn't mind getting that polybag.
Woo! Roller coaster.
Oh,
Honestly, I think this pirate ship,
Cubby house. I like it.
3-in-1 cubby house.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that
like
before. That looks good.
that is pretty cool.
That's much better than the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! That
The flexibility and what you can do with it. It's actually all three of the. That's awesome.
Oh,
What
that's
about the
cool.
teddy bear?
How cute is
Yeah.
that?
It is awesome. And not just for the bits in it, which are quite good, but the actual...
It's a freaking
It's
awesome.
creative. It's creative.
Look, planks.
Planks
I love
planks
it
are
with
always
planks.
good.
But you know what the subtle thing is?
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea.
Creative play and energy. I think hopefully somebody would pick up on that and go, oh, well, that's what I want to do with Lego. But yeah.
Yeah.
Those few pirate sets just then made me completely revert back to thinking about the old castle sets from the 90s.
Yeah.
The little play sets like the drawbridge set and the jousting set and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Same sort of little set ideas.
So this is the other
They
set
look quite
we
good.
had earlier.
This is actually one I'm actually quite
Yeah,
like.
we're gonna get a few of those.
I'll get a couple.
I don't think I've heard or read a single person say anything bad about this set.
No, and so maybe that's something that I'm going to have to concentrate. Can you consider this is probably getting back to where we quite often come back to with add-on packs. This is a very good very good add-on pack.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, this is a very, very good pack by itself without adding on to anything.
So interesting to see quite a few new hair pieces in this, which are
Look, baby carrier.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see Hitler out with his family taking selfies too.
How to ruin a good look? Yeah.
The Hawaiian shirt. When was Hitler in Hawaii? We need to know this.
Exactly, it looks great.
I'm pretty
Hitler
sure
shots at
that
Lowe's.
she passes
With a
Ava
shot.
Brown on in the cover.
Well, it was either Hitler or a porn stash, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going for the latter.
Okay, no, we had this debate.
Oh, wow.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck, that's right. That's a Magnum stash.
It's Magnum PI.
It looks like he's got dick nose.
He's got a dick nose?
No, sorry, that's a mustache. No.
No.
Is that what you said? Dick nose?
Yes.
It was a tricky for white.
He's got a dick nose!
That tent looks cool.
Our tent is awesome.
Yeah.
Even
Is
though
the girl in the family, is that hairpiece been available before, or is that a new one?
I think they're both new.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
it's
just
in color.
No,
Yeah,
the girl,
well-
in the family. he said.
yeah. I noticed it's good to see some new grey hair pieces as well. I just think
Yes. You weren't here when we had that discussion.
Yes.
yeah, well, no, we had this discussion on Friday night too. So, but
Did we?
I just think that this has shown some really good torso prints, some good mix-ups, and it's nice to see some new faces and some new hairdos. But man, I want one of them flashes. Wow, that just blind everyone for miles.
Nicky Brickosaurus just said he's got one of those tents that came with the friend's camper van.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a he, that's a she. Nikki's a she.
Hang on. Are those
I say he said, sorry.
One of our lovely friends who has streamed with us before.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Nikki before. Hi, Nikki.
It's okay.
And sorry.
Nikki is
Sorry,
such a
Never mind.
I also like this little roller coaster too. I'm glad they've put another one there at a different price point for those that can't afford the big one, so they can just have a bit of fun too. I don't know if it's going to run as smooth as the big one, but hopefully it does, because I was very impressed with the speed of the big one from what I've seen in the clips. If they all run like that, great.
Well, I don't think this one has anything in it to actually make it go.
Oh no, but if it rolls free like the big one does, then it'll be okay. It uses the same cars by the looks of it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So hopefully it rolls at the same sort of speed, so it'll be great. It's and again, not everything has to be motorized. I mean, it's just like, what have we got there? That little thing, is that a puggle?
That's a nibbler.
Yeah, the Harry Potter creature.
Not a nibbler, a niffler.
Niffler. Okay.
It so looks like one from Futurama as well. So
Yeah, but doesn't it look so much like a puggle?
I was going to say, it looks like a puggle.
It very much is a puggle.
Oh, come
So
on.
for our international viewers, a puggle is a baby echidna
Baby
or
platypus.
a baby platypus.
Yeah.
and they're very, very tiny when they're first born. They're incredibly.
Yes, and they're blind.
And they're, yes, and they're blind. Yeah.
How do you platypus?
Very carefully.
Carefully.
I actually saw the new chopper with the Dino kit today. It's a pretty big chopper.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big helicopter.
That's huge.
I'm really liking the nod to the caribou here in the Arctic plain.
Yeah.
Except for the twin tailbooms, which isn't caribou like. But hey, with the cocked tailboom, that's a big nod to the old caribou, which is one of the mightiest aircraft ever built.
Oh, hello.
You can turn it from underneath. That's a cool play function. Yes, 10 out of 10 for that one.
And the way it's done, Darren, you could actually set it on a helipad with an engine underneath to actually have the blades rotating.
Has a little cog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a gear there.
Do you turn it or do you pull it or you spin it? Okay.
You just spin it.
I've actually got LDD plans that I've done to do a helicopter geared so it takes off on the clear technique to about probably 16 studs high. Looks like it goes into hover and then comes back, like goes out of hover and comes back again. And I've done it with a tilt rotor as well. So the tilt rotor goes up, lifts off the pad, turns the engines forward, then comes back down again.
And the other piece is quite different is this front little.
Yeah, they actually work quite well. They're really good.
They're cool.
Yeah.
And it has.
I do like that.
Play function is like impeccable.
It's about time that they've really.
You got a stud shooter on the side for the kids that like to shoot things.
Net shooter would have been cool.
Yeah.
Then it could have tangled with the rotor blades.
And then you got this hook at the back.
Oh, girl.
That's designed to pick up the pen where they capture blue.
Cool.
And that just folds back up like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's so you can play carrier landings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tear the back off the helicopter.
I'll be back in a moment. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was actually quite impressed with the new Jurassic the dinosaur sets today with the helicopter in it. Big helicopter. It's quite a big build. The interestingly though, the truck that comes with it is very reminiscent of a dump truck. I was just saying to some person who's doing it, if you just shove the cab to one side, you could almost think you've built a big Caterpillar dump truck almost to a point. You didn't put the back on it the same way. So, but yeah, it's, I don't know, the scale was crazy, but then again, it's designed to pick up dinosaurs, isn't it? So I suppose it's got to be crazy scale.
Yeah. There's one of those trucks in the set which looks like a troop carrier truck. You could probably do, a lot of Lego guys like to do the army type stuff. So that could be, reconned and made into a troop carrier. Yeah.
I've seen some quite good builds of like the Diamond and a Half style American type truck, which is, for those that don't know, that's a 15-ton truck that's usually 6-wheel drive. I've seen quite a few good builds of them. One of our builders actually did quite a good one last year for Brickbench, and in his Toy Story Army theme thing he did. He did a couple of them that were quite good. But yeah. But I'm not overly impressed with that hospital, guys. I'm a bit underwhelmed. Considering it's our first new hospital we've had for ages, I would have thought that would have been something absolutely incredible. But
so did I. I'm most upset with their effort. After my effort of building my own custom, which is 3 stories.
I just can't even see a lot of playability in it for that matter even. So no. And it's sad because we've seen some very good builds lately of buildings, which is what we've seen with the modulars that have come out through the last few years.
The Friends Hospitals is even better than that.
Yeah, and then when you see things like again too, the Friends Grand Hotel, that was a pretty impressive build for something that was sort of like in that type of theme. I mean, it's not that they haven't got designers that aren't capable of designing good architecture that doesn't use an absolute pile of bricks. I think this has been done as a very much a, I'm sorry, guys, but I just feel like they've cheaped out on it. It doesn't have anywhere near the part count it deserves to give it some real character. Yep. And yeah.
You mean that hotel, Darren?
Yeah, the Friends Hotel's a good build. For the part count, I've actually bought a couple of those because
you're not the only one.
There was a lot of good parts in it. And I wish I could still get some more because that's actually one I'd probably buy 4 or 5 more of if the price is right. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a bit disappointed on your hospital, and it's not even something if by buying 2 of them you can sort of rectify the shortcomings. So
yeah, well that's true.
That's the sad part there. So I would like to have seen a lot, probably a really good point where they could have done some new build techniques with a surgery or something like that and had some new parts.
Totally. Yeah.
What I would like to see, and this is a part that I think would probably go down quite well, is like the lamps that a dentist use. Some means of sort of doing something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
Would probably be quite good. And the basic molds there, pretty much when you think about the camera mold, you've only got to cut the camera mold in half and mirror it, so you've got a handle on either side, and you've probably got a good lamp with just putting a cheese slope on the front of it.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Or just a clear square tile. So
yeah,
yeah. But that being said, we can't tell them what to do, but we can suggest, and hopefully someone's listening. But yeah, well, next hospital, guys, man, really, the only thing it's got going for it is it's a bit taller, and I'm glad they've gone tall rather than sprawl for a change.
Yeah,
that's it, because I have a feeling with a lot of the things like the police stations that of late they're slowly getting taller, which I think they deserve to be, the fire stations and that. So
yeah,
getting there. I think those sort of buildings in a city have got to be pretty impressive and also utilitarian at the same time. So
yeah,
and that's a good tip for anyone that's building city layouts. Look at getting some height into some buildings, and you'll actually impress people more than having something that goes over 50 tables. If you've got 2 tables worth of really good, tall, detailed buildings, you'll do far more impressing people than if you've got 50 tables full of 2-story stuff. Tall versus sprawl, tall wins every time. As far as impressing people goes. Yep. That being said, you don't put the tall stuff at the outside of the city and have the short stuff in the middle either.
No. Oops.
You have to build up to it, but yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
And just on displaying too, another thing there too, if you are actually intending to do a display of your own, displaying a sort of maybe a 2-table or even 3-table town layout, don't put the tables in a square. Make them with a zigzag edge, and then you can run a train around the edge of it and have it making curves around the edge of it, which comes in really good and looks quite good. So if you put the tables on an angle and still have all the blocks lining up, but you can have that angled sort of a zigzag edge, and it works quite well. And it looks a lot better. And as long as, of course, you've got to okay it with the Pee-wee displaying with the lamp if they're going to let you set the tables up like that. But if you can work that out, it does look a lot better. And the other thing for all those people that do trains,
that set out,
it makes it a lot easier. Please, when you're displaying trains, please just don't let them run flat out all day. There's nothing worse than being a train that just does one speed, which is as fast as it'll go.
Yeah. That's
my 5 cents worth on that one. I love to see trains actually slow down at stations, occasionally even come to a stop, and then take off. If I do, so do kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, we've had some pretty cool. Like, one thing I must admit, the people at Bendigo occasionally would hand the remote controls over to the kids to have a go with.
Yeah,
which was really cool to see too. It was great to see some kids play with that. So
it's good stuff.
Right, Darren, have you seen that Lego is doing a storybook? Okay, that's from Douglas. Okay, are you talking? Hi, Douglas. Are you talking about the readers? Because Lego have done a series of readers that have been really well taken up. Our local library has about 50 of them, and they're never in the library. You have to book them weeks in advance. So much so that we're looking to actually buy some more to donate to them because they've been such a great project. With Elizabeth being an ex-teacher, and with what we do through our Kids Lego Club and that, we've decided we're going to buy some more readers out of our own pocket to add to the library stash because anything that encourages kids to read is a great thing. So, yeah, we're going to spend a couple $100 buying some more readers out of our own pocket to give to the local library.
Yeah, well, I use when I first got here, we had an opportunity. I actually found a whole heap of phonics Lego books, which were fantastic, and that was really, really good resource for kids to engage between Lego and phonics and learning English as a second language.
Okay. Well, Douglas has come back. It's a brick-built Lego book. No, I haven't seen it, mate. I'd like to see it, so I'll go have a look for it a bit later. But yeah, just getting along though, I've seen some pretty incredible stuff that people have done where they've actually made Lego pop-up storybooks, and they'll only be one page, like a fold out of one page, but they're damn incredible the way they've hinged them and everything to make them work. Pretty off the chain. As everyone who watches regularly would know, Elizabeth and myself intend to do a double page layout from a storybook here to display as a collaborative display. We did the giant jam sandwich this year. We still haven't decided what we're doing next year for Brickvention. We better make our mind up soon.
Yes.
There's a couple of things like we know eventually we will be doing a page from a double page from where the wild things are, but that's going to be several years off because that's going to be a big one. To do the characters justice, they're going to have to be 40 to 50 centimeters tall, even for the smallest ones. So that's going to be a big build regardless. But we've got a couple of ideas. There's a couple of things we're going to have a look at. So we've just got to now work out what. I think for this next year, it's a matter of what can we build using a lot of what we've already got, because honestly, we don't want to be buying in a lot of new stuff just to do this build every year. So it's what we can do with what we've got. Yeah. I'd love to be able to keep the backdrop for the giant jam sandwich pretty much intact, but it will be coming down as soon as we've done at the end of this year maybe, or it might, well, put it this way, we're hoping to take to Queensland. So yeah, once it's done an interstate, a couple of interstate shows, it will be coming down. Yeah. Yeah. Who's yeah. No. Okay. That's all right. So yeah, it's interesting when we do display what comes about from things. So, and it's good going to lug meetings. For those who aren't aware of what the lug thing is, Lego user group. If you've got a local Lego, it's basically a Lego club. If you've got one, get involved, because today the banter that went around, just like general, like discussion on what are you building, what do you intend to build, sort of thing. You feed off of each other, give each other ideas, and we, some good stuff came out of today for all of us. So, James has prompted a couple of good ideas, and vice versa, and yeah, it's we can't give anything up. It's a bit secret, but yeah.
Yeah, he's decided to make a phone out of Lego.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, no, it's interesting. This is another conversation. We probably have to have a bit more of a talk on another stream, but and we'll try and find some photos, examples of. But people that make useful things that are Lego for their everyday life.
Yes.
I have a friend who made a very good phone holder for his car, for his mobile phone, out of Technic pieces. And then he siliconed it to the dash.
Oh, really?
But it worked really well. No, seriously, it was a very, very good, very, very good thing. But I've got other people who've I've seen who built like containers to hold their spoons in their kitchen and things like their serving spoons and those sort of things, stirring spoons in the kitchen.
It's called a drawer, Darren.
Hey?
It's called a drawer.
Oh, is it?
Spoons in the drawer, and then you cut the lid, the drawer, and then you've held it in the drawer.
Right. Okay. Well, I know someone else who made some, like, we've probably all seen everyone make stationery sets and things like that, like the box, pens and stuff on the thing. But we've got, I've got someone, my friend, who actually built a very good tape dispenser that works quite damn well. So it still uses like a blade out of a normal tape dispenser. So I don't think they had to do. I think you can actually get it to work quite well with some of the parts. But yeah, it was just pretty good. Pretty good. So
awesome.
Yeah, so it's just everyday things. So we might take that up as a topic another stream if see what people think of it.
Oh well, I mean, there's people that put you know, frames around their flat screen TV made out of Lego. There's guys that do, you know, I saw a guy over here who did a tissue box that tissue box could fit inside, and then the tissues can come out the top, and it was all brick built, which is bloody amazing.
Yeah, I've actually been considering doing one of those for a friend of ours who uses a lot of tissues, and he's not.
He's got issues with tissues.
No, she has lots and lots of tissue boxes around her house, and the suggestion was made someone make like the old crochet style tissue box, and I've gone, no, I'll make one out of Lego. That'll be cool. That'll be a little bit of a different gift. So. Yeah.
Apologies.
Oh, apologies. All right, what's your cat doing?
What is your cat doing now?
He's laughing. Don't mind, man.
Don't mind you. No, that's all right.
It hasn't broken Lego again, has it?
Oh, it's been extremely naughty today, so I'm having an issue with my feline friend.
Yeah.
Right? She's being a cow. So.
No, she's being a cat.
Oh, she's being a cat.
On things and just to get my attention, you know.
Yeah.
Which on any other night would be fine because it'll be like, you know, I'll have her attention. Okay. Remember me? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there are a couple of sets I'll be interested in. Bear in mind that not a lot of official sets have actually made their way out as far as, you know, information that's come out. I'm still saving for the Millennium Falcon. So, yes, I would like to get that set. And that's pretty much my prime focus. Would be that. But again, I'd have to be boring and agree with what the guys have come up with tonight. I actually sell minifigs and use them as well. And there's a lot of stuff for the outdoor adventures that would be quite useful. I, for one, am kind of looking forward to what they decide to do for the next ideas set. I would like the Jaguar in Burgundy to be made, please. It's a classic English car and it has to be made. Simple. So, yeah. Please, that'd be lovely if that's made in ideas, and then that'd be good, and then we can look forward to next year. The problem, like in my opinion, the problem with the roller coaster, the big one, as great as it is, if you don't have any imagination, or sorry, that sounds harsh, but you know what I mean. Like you want to mock it and change it and all of that. You're looking at least the same amount of track again. Yeah. Now, either you're going to get two sets, which might be tempting for people who have several houses, or own several houses in other countries.
Yeah, like me over here. No.
Yeah. Roller coaster needs an add-on track pack, is what you're trying to say?
It would be a good idea, yeah, and it would be a great opportunity for Lego to kind of cash in and have a track pack. And kind of like what they did with, well,
you can buy extra train tracks, so why can't you buy extra roller coaster track?
Well, exactly. Like in the late 80s, they had a series of games called Roller Coaster Tycoon. And one of the great things that they had with Roller Coaster Tycoon is that with each expansion pack, they'd have track packs. They give them extra tracks, extra rides, extra shops, ideas, whatever. I reckon it'd be a great opportunity. Have a track pack, possibly a different type of track, So, for example, let's say next year it'll be a single twister or something, or a wooden roller coaster, or vice versa. Might come with a couple of plans to make like a bigger one or something, to encourage the use of more track packs and being more creative and stuff like that. And yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, I want to see a loop. I want to see a loop to loop.
Yeah, and because
I reckon the pieces in the actual set, Darren, will allow you to make a loop to loop. I think that's partly why they've got some of the curve pieces, and I think if they had have included it in the actual set itself, I think they may have thought it was just too much. Even though it would be nice to have that with the set to start with, but I do think the pieces do lend itself that if you do, and I'm sure people will get that many 2 sets, 3 sets, whatever, that they'll be able to do a loop to loop and finish it off quite accomplish it quite easily. So yeah.
Yeah, a loop to loop doesn't require just being able to make a loop though, it's also got to be offset. So
that's true.
It's got to be hanging or a single rail, and it's got to be strong enough to actually have the forces. But
true,
it's a great opportunity if they want to go down that path.
It's just got to have enough speed, and it doesn't even have to be an actual hanging. If you've got it, even if it just sits on the track, provided the roller coaster's going fast enough, centrifugal force will make it hold up and go through a loop. It's a matter of when you go into a loop, you have to understand it has to offset by over a track width by the time it gets through the loop.
Oh well, that's right. Yeah.
And that's where the technical bit comes into running a loop to loop. So you may get away with it with the standard track just by forcing it a little bit sideways.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on how that would go, but yeah. And again, it's one of those things. But it'll be interesting to see if they make like they have with the adapter track that goes in the point sets, the little pieces to allow you to adjust for various layouts, whether they make some smaller parts of roller coaster track to allow you to make some minor adjustments.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. But I'm impressed with what I'm seeing with the roller coaster so far. While I've said I'm not buying one right now, that doesn't mean to say there's not going to be parts coming home sooner or later. It's just right at this moment. No, but right at this point in time, money. Yeah. I won't say his Lego budget is that tight, but there's things that I will be spending money on before I buy a roller coaster. I've got a lot of major mocking to do in the next 2 years, and a roller coaster is very low on my priority as far as that goes.
Yeah.
If I ever want to get my my GARC setup finished and my Micropolis finished, I won't be buying much else but parts for those. So yeah. And then that said too, there's no point in buying all this brick if we can't take it to shows and display it. So that also costs money.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Part of our Lego budget also has to go into traveling. So
yeah. And I think that's the thing that a lot of guys over here don't realize that I've been telling them about, shows back home in Oz and that the distances that you have to travel sometimes, they've really got it fortunate that some guys, but one of the other week, let's put it in context. The other week, a Chinese guy's going, I have to go from Yulong all the way to the other side of island to display the set. I said, mate, shut up. In Australia, you have to drive almost 6 hours one way, 6 hours the other way, just to get to a show. Now, if I was you, I'd shut up and stop whinging. You've got a good train service and a bus service. You put it in a plastic box. You put it on the train. Stop your whinging. He's like, but I said, no, sorry, just stop your belly aching. You go to a country where you've actually got to drive 12 bloody hours each, one way. Pull your head in. He's like, what you say this for? I said, because you're being a bloody whinger. Pull your head in and just bite the bullet, son, because it's not hard. If you don't want to display over on island side, no one's going to force you, son. We'll take our stuff and we'll display and we'll be happy with it too. And he's like, but I really want to show my city stuff. I said, well, don't whinge then. Shut your mouth and let's do it.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, we might have been in the general vicinity where we were like 140 odd kilometres away from the board meeting today from where we were staying last night.
Yeah.
But for us to normally go to a board meeting, it's like 300 plus kilometres each direction. So,
yeah.
And it's, it's sadly, it's not all freeways. Well, it is freeways all the way, but a lot of it's speed restricted. So,
oh yeah, of course.
We do quite a lot of 80 kilometres an hour. Gets rather numbing and boring. And but it's not a bad trip, and we enjoy going to up to the board meetings because they're I consider that to be our home lug, even though it's further than most of the other lugs we belong to.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
one of those things. But
well, that's it. But I just think some of the guys here, I think, are a bit too bloody precious, and they start talking about distance, and they've got no concept of freaking distance. They've never lived outside of bloody HK. It's a flippin' dot. It's to be honest, it's a flippin' dot.
Yep.
You get around most places when a half an hour, maybe 2 hours, at the most, maybe a 3 hour trip. That's if you want to go way up near the border. But I'm only 5 minutes away from the border anyway, so that's nothing for me.
I'd like a 3 hour trip. That'd be nice.
Well, that's exactly right. But they bellyache. They bellyache about it, James, and I tell them, pull their heads in. I had to drive 3.5 k's one way, 3.5 k's the other way, to get back home again, or 12 k's 12 hours one way, 12 hours the other way, and they're like, oh, how you do it? How you drive for this long? I said, you get bloody used to it. I said, you get bloody used to it. Pull your finger and stop being the girl. I said, what's the pull the finger? What's the pull the finger? What does this mean? I said, don't worry, I'm not going to waste my time on you.
Timmy, I think you need to tell us what you really think.
Hey?
I think you need to tell us what you really think.
I was just thinking about what you just said, Tim. If I drive 3 hours in any direction apart from east, otherwise I'd end up in the ocean. If I drive 3 hours in any other direction, I end up nowhere because everything's more than 3 hours away.
Of course, from Bundy, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
I can drive 3 hours and I end up in the sticks. Literally.
Why do you think they put a distillery there? You probably need something to pass a 3 hour barrier.
Yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah, but well, I mean,
driving in a straight line, hit a roof. Okay, a bit of excitement.
Well, just speaking of drinking and traveling,
chicken boys and girls. Oop. Yeah, chicken. That's exciting.
Victoria's just gone to.
Hang on, I need to revise because apparently
it looks like a duck.
There's a hidden surprise, so I need to fix that.
He's got something in his orifice.
No, there's a hidden trapdoor in his back where James's hand can come through.
Oops.
But Darren was saying, speaking of drinking, driving.
Yeah, just as a thing, Victoria's now gone to 0.05 to 0.08. It's now instant license loss.
Yeah, I saw that on the news. Yeah.
So there's being a major culture shift at the moment.
Indigo will be devastated.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time we move to 00, to be quite honest. But
yeah.
Just take all the grey area out and just go straight to 00. But it'll have to give it a decade, and I think we'll have it. So,
yeah.
What I'm really disappointed on, though, apparently, and I'm not trying to say this, that those that do drug drive should change their drug of choice, but
yes.
Cocaine is not detectable by the Victorian drug testing kits.
What?
Cocaine doesn't show up in the Victorian drug testing kits. The police would not spend the extra money to get the units that would test for cocaine.
But here's the thing: if you take cocaine, you're better than anyone anyway. So,
all right.
How do you figure that, James?
I've been to university. I'm an arts graduate. I know enough people who've been on it.
Yeah, so have I. I went to university too. I also was a DJ. I also was a DJ for many years and saw it in the clubs. But anyway,
yeah, business. Like half of them were on the game. So no, not the game. Anyway,
hey,
nothing. What?
So just interesting.
Interesting about what?
Anyway, back on another subject.
Anyway, back to Lego.
So
we got Ralph.
Dark Side, when are you building a dry Bundy bottle?
Ralph has joined us. Thank you, Ralph,
Never.
from the USA.
Never. Oh, okay.
A bear.
A bear. You got to build a bear. I could have been really original and saying build a bear, but you know, like
Yeah.
No, I know I have white. No, just no. I'll sooner make a VB bottle.
no. Come on, don't bring out the real.
When
button.
James does a VB bottle, I'll do a Bundy bottle. How's that? I'm
Deal.
feeling pretty.
Right, let's go.
I'm feeling pretty safe that I'm never going to have to do a Bundy bottle.
You know what?
I want to do a Bundy bear.
You could do a Bundy bottle and like have a Bundy bottle on one side, and on the back side do a full Star Wars vignette scenes in the back of it.
Yeah.
No, I'd sooner do a Jar Jar Binks love scene than, yeah.
No.
Me so floppy. No.
I actually have seen a lot of guys who bought the ship in the bottle have done a lot of different alcohol bottles and that have been turning up recently.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those.
Yeah. Yes. One guy did a Bacardi rum one that looked bloody good.
Yeah, I've seen some rather interesting people do like interesting bottles and that, you know, those sort of things. So yeah, who knows? I mean,
So
yeah,
the
it's pretty
ship in
easy
a
to do a
bottle- the
bottle
ship in
of
a bottle,
vodka.
it
You just
wasn't
build the ship in a
something,
bottle and leave the ship out.
Yeah, exactly.
Real? Sorry, I found the Mega Block.
Oh, what?
I don't
Swear
know how
word.
to put it in there.
Eject him. Eject him.
You've got the eject button, Tim. Eject him.
Mute for 5 minutes. Mute for
You're in a
5
5-minute timeout for mentioning that word.
Practically mute for an hour and a half anyway. So, there we go.
What?
Look, I'm pushing my hand up from inside, so it's all good.
I know. No, look, you can get away with the Mega Block if the chicken is excreting it.
Yes, if it's shitting the brick.
I wasn't going to quite say that.
I went there.
No, what? It's a chicken hand puppet. It's just. hang on.
So
head's
James has got his
coming
hand
off.
up Chook's ass. Right. Great.
Yeah, great work, James. You put your hand up a chicken's ass. It's rightfully stuffed.
Sorry, it's not technically it's not called an ass, it's called a vent, but yeah.
It is called an event, yes. It's actually called a cloaca, but anyway. Cloaca.
Clacker. There you go.
It's called a cloaca when I went to university and studied ornithology.
Right.
Yeah,
Study
when
chicken
I did egg sciences at school, it was called a vent.
Yes, well, yes. That's the general colloquial term. Apparently,
It's very industrial, isn't it?
biology, it's a cloaca.
Why are we talking about chicken butthole? Not names. I don't know. I don't want to know.
You don't know about cloacas.
Cloaca. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So this is the larger version of
The duck. I mean, chicken.
I still don't reckon it's big enough.
Actually, I'll make another one and it'll be like,
I reckon that should be. You should go your little tiny version,
like the baby duck.
Hey,
No, what I'll do, I'll make a baby one, which is essentially the same as that minus the cubes. So it'll just be, yeah, a baby duck, which is essentially not a duck; it's a freaking chicken. Damn you to hell! It's basically one of those.
You've said duck like 8 times, and I've said no. I even said no, it's a chicken, and you kept talking. I was like, he'll work it out.
It's like rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, duck season. Boom.
No, I've got some dissolving. I'm thinking of drinking it right now.
We've all called it a duck so many times now. He's doing it.
Season. Yeah.
Hey, that was my secret plan, Phil.
Oh my god, that's
So,
hilarious.
No, I think you need to have scale, like from the little tiny one to.
I need some strong liquor. That's what I need right now.
One about a third of the size of that one, and then one in between again, and then you need to go to one that's like.
I can send you some Central rice wine, James, if you wish.
The problem is that everything is based around the width of the wing, which, like, the width of that is the width of that, which is, that's half of that, and that's half of that again. because it's based off the Minecraft pixel standard. And yeah, so the pixel standard is, 1 pixel is essentially a block. But the problem is that because Lego isn't square,
Thank God.
bear with me. Yeah, so 2 bricks isn't the same as 2 bricks high, isn't the same as 2 bricks wide. So you've got to, it's actually 3 up and 2 down. But so all I've got to do is to seal the chicken butt.
Sealing a chicken's butt.
Oh God! Now that I'm looking at it, actually, this is a good screenshot.
Shorts next week.
You'll have the RSPCA knocking on his door in the morning.
Exactly. We know you've been abusing chickens. I mean, any fowl in general.
Excuse me, we've heard that you're performing some foul business online.
Boom, chicken wow.
Foul play, yeah.
Fanciers Association, the Chicken Fanciers Association want you to be prosecuted.
Yeah. So okay. So now that I've built it, eventually, it'll probably be by the end of tonight after the stream. I'll seal this up and then I'll put. It'll just be the same as this. So it'll just be like a yellow.
He's going to put seals inside it. That's not nice to the seals.
I was going to ask how you were going to do the legs, actually.
Well, yeah, with that, I'll just get some long bricks and just interlace and then put stuff on top of it, kind of like what I did with the wings. And then later, I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I might do it for Queenscliff. I don't know. But either Queenscliff or another show or even Brickvention, I don't know. What I want to do is to make it so that it's a pull-along toy. So as you pull it along, the old style Lego dark. That is a dark, not a chicken. Dark. Yeah, you pull it, and I think the dark. Its head goes up and down. Well, this one, the actual these will
the wings
flap as you go along. So
James, I just had
wheels there, and it'll have like a little mechanism. So we'll see how we go.
You could turn that into a Trojan chicken. No, serious. Listen, where you've got the eyes, put trans black windows in there and put little chickens behind there controlling it.
Funny you might mention that because
it's a Trojan chicken.
Duck chicken.
Because
it was actually talked about today.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Ahead because I had a chicken army.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I said.
And I was actually thinking that. And what I could do is have a trapdoor here and have like a ramp.
No, the trapdoor's in his ass.
Just pile out and roll down.
Yeah. So I'll be having this for a little while. It could be many things.
Up its bum.
So yeah, there's some silliness coming soon with this chicken.
I thought it was a white swan.
I might make another one. Who knows? I might have it like totems.
Oh, now it's a swan, is it? Okay.
What?
Darren thought it was a white swan.
Make the bill a bit longer. It could be a yellow spoonbill.
Pelican.
A spoonbill.
Make the beak longer and put some black in the feathers. It could be a bin chicken.
The beak needs to go down, James.
Yeah, make a bin. A bin chicken could be the enemy army.
Yes.
No, make a Lego bin chicken, and I'd have to do the Sydney circuit with a big chicken. I'd win. Best.
Would have to.
Hands down. You're a bin chicken, bro. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, no.
Can I claim that, or have you already done
No,
that?
yeah, you can have the bin chicken. Go for it. I want to see a Lego bin chicken.
Lego bin chicken. Here we go.
Well, I have some black. So
bin chickens are notoriously bad up here in Bundy, by the way.
Probably have to.
Are they?
Oh yeah, they're terrible up here.
The poor old white artists?
Yeah.
Hang on. Was that the sounds of a Minecraft chicken going back? Was that what that was? Were you trying to do that in the background?
Yeah.
Anyway, so stay tuned.
Yeah, no, when you held it up just then, that's why I was looking at the eyes and I went, they're the right size for a couple of trans black windows.
Well, I do have some fluffy chickens.
All right, fair enough.
I'm sure you do.
I'd go nuts with a Lego chicken.
Year of the Rooster, and
I think I've got some trans black windows somewhere if you need them, James.
No, the problem is I want to fill them on the other side. I don't think they're kind of like a panel, aren't they? They're not enclosed, whereas this is like there's only a small section, but anyway.
All right, yeah.
Enough about bloody chickens and ducks.
Chicken army versus duck army. That'll be hilarious.
That'll be good. That'll be a foul of a time.
They're all the same.
That'll be a foul of a time.
Get out.
It'd be excellent.
Excellent.
It'll be pretty paltry.
The problem is what came first.
Have you heard?
Nah, never.
Well,
at least every time you put that on show, someone says, "Is that a duck?" At least you can say the yolk's on you. It's a chicken.
Oh,
that's
okay. Yeah, no, I'm going to stop now.
Yeah, I think you better.
I'm just going to keep drinking my alcohol because obviously it's making me
funnier. You're not very funny at all.
Oh, that joke is so wrong.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, mate. We're just, we'll excuse you. You're a Star Wars nut.
Oh, hello.
See what I mean, James? I needed you on Friday night. I was copping this all on my own on Friday night.
Phil, you'd love this. What's the name? This one here, Darren the Brixian, apparently now. He's not the Mexican, he's the Brixian.
Yeah, apparently.
He's trying to pass off to me what he called a 3D chess set. The 3D chess set is in fact...
It's secret! You shut up!
Okay, to be continued.
Fair enough.
To be continued.
Don't you go giving up my stuff. I give up enough stuff as it is without giving up the good stuff.
We'll move on.
We'll move on.
We've lost Timmy. I don't know what happened to Cherie. Is she doing her son's homework for him?
Yeah, apparently there was some lively discussion. So if Tim's
that.
Oh, no. Oh, hello.
I may not be here, but I can hear you.
James, you might want to have a look at what Ralph wrote on the chat.
Three.
Bok.
Complete.
It's complete until he puts his hand inside it. Then it becomes incomplete in a hurry. Explain what I'm talking about.
I actually fixed it.
Oh,
it's
okay.
double thickness now, so it's actually.
Okay. He shoved his fingers straight through the poor thing's spine.
It's actually
You need an orange. You need an orange bit in the bottom.
Okay, so you fisted your.
Oh God.
Okay.
He said that, not me.
I'm leaving now. Bye-bye.
Dissension has occurred. So I'm not actually looking at chat. Can you read it out to me?
I don't know if I want to now. Ralph said, "Just stop choking the chicken while you're on the stream."
Thank you, Ralph. Your contribution has been warmly received.
Oh dear.
Yeah. See, this chicken doesn't really have a neck, so I can't really choke it that well. I know what you're getting at. I'm not going to go there. Thank you.
No, we're not going there.
Something stirred when he shouted, "Who's there?" This is what he heard. Nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So calm yourself.
Mhm. Thank you.
Nobody here but us.
There you go. Ain't
Thank you very
everybody
much.
here with the chickens.
Did you drop something, Timmy?
No, my dog has tangled up my chair,
Ah,
and I have to release the dog to fix it.
How long's your dog?
How long is a piece of string?
But whatever, what'd you do to it? Put it through a taffy thing.
I think he means the leash is tangled around the chair, not the dog itself.
It's like,
He's got a really long sausage
like
dog.
stretching it.
No, I've got a I told you my
Long
bloody
mesh
dog's a
hound.
border collie.
I don't think you got that one.
What was that? Sorry, Tim?
You know my dog's a bloody border collie. Where are you going?
Yeah, exactly.
Here
Yeah,
he
he
is.
stretches from one border to the other border.
Here he is,
Yes.
little.
Hang on. Is he cross?
Yes,
No, he looks
Oh,
pretty
with
happy.
Jack.
he's cross when he bites you.
Thank you. I mean, like, is he cross with a Jack Russell or something, or
No, he's cross with another poodle, apparently.
with a what? Sorry.
He's cross with a Labrador.
Fun times. Yes.
Yeah, someone
Yeah,
had fun.
he's crossed with a Labrador across the village who likes to try to have a go at him, and he stands up to her.
You can get smooth coat border collies as well, which are the short fur ones. One of ours is a smooth
yes,
coat.
you can.
Yeah, we've got a smooth coat and the two rough coats.
Yeah, I had one of each too. Phil had a rough coat, black and white, and I had a smooth coat, chocolate and white.
Yep.
Lovely dog.
I have a friend who lives in Pearl Harbor, and she's got a meth lab.
She's got a meth lab.
No, it's
Has she crossed it with anything?
Yeah, what did she cross it with?
I need to explain.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Clearly
probably.
You do.
It's a chocolate lab, but it's permanently got expression on its face. It's extremely excitable. It's a lovely dog, but it's derp. So it's a meth lab. So I'm glad I cleared that up, because otherwise
Yeah.
it'd just be a bit awkward.
Yeah, bit.
It's a meth lab.
Oh, when I get those packages, it's just no.
Yeah, when you get those packages,
Come on,
everyone.
I've got Lego. I can't afford anything else. Come on, that's the truth of the matter.
I can understand that.
No,
Oh my God.
that's
A
the truth.
meth lab.
There's no room for anything else. And I've broken Darren.
Sitting there chuckling to himself.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Have we spoken about anything to do with Lego in the last hour?
No, we've been moving back.
Why would you do that?
I do see that these wheelchairs are going to make a resurgence in the hospital, which is good because I need a few more of the bastards.
Is there another one of the outdoor adventure set?
Yeah.
No, not the outdoor adventure set. There's one in the front of the park set. There's one in the bus set, the bus station green bus set.
One in every wave, just to, So I'm just an advocate for disability rights and equal opportunity. So I'm like, yeah, it's got to be done. Why not? We're doing it for the girls. Folks, you can't move on too well.
While we're speaking and being inclusive there with those sort of things, if you're building a playground, Timmy, make sure you put in a wheelchair swing.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I also like to have a seeing eye dog.
Yeah.
But I don't know which seeing eye dog I should get.
There's only one problem there. It's a bit hard to put a cane in the dog's paws.
But was Kane able though?
Yeah, all right. No worries. Anyway.
That just goes backwards in a hurry.
Yeah.
I've got this type of dog, but that's a police dog. That's not going to work for a seeing eye dog, is it?
But yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Lego hasn't gone into some slightly more dogs like that are more recognisable. Like maybe
Have we descended into madness? Have we?
They've got the French.
With your absence.
I don't know.
We're back on track now. We're talking about
crazy.
what Lego dogs should be made.
Chickens, so that's all good.
Yeah,
Sorry,
apparently Lego should be making a meth lab.
Yes.
Redor.
No.
No. Oh, I got it wrong, bro.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. I'll stop trying to be politically incorrect.
Back to Lego.
You're trying, very trying.
Yeah, everyone's
I
patient.
got told that today, actually. Where'd they hear from?
There's a disembodied.
There's a disembodied
People that make you go.
Things that make you go.
Make you go.
Don't know.
Oh dear.
All I know is today I showed someone a photo of something and they got rather upset.
Oh really? Yeah. Not your fail.
No.
Oh.
It's all right.
Did you show a picture to Kale of his cousin?
No.
Cryptic comment is cryptic.
Cryptic comment is cryptic. Yeah.
Kale's cousin, what?
Do you know Kale's cousin there, James?
Is this a joke?
Just answer and see what happens.
What, Fennel?
No, Kale's cousin is Cavolo Nero.
Don't get that one at all.
Cavolo Nero is Italian Kale.
Oh, okay.
Cavolo Nero is Italian Kale.
I thought Kale's international cousin would be Bok Choy, wouldn't it?
That's his Chinese cousin that lives up the road from me. He lives up the road from me, Bok Choy. And Sanchoy's down the road.
Sanchoy's down the road. Okay.
Yeah, Sanchoy bow. Every time you walk past, he goes, hello, 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 hello.
Oh dear.
Hello, Honourable Tim. Hello.
Oh, Darren.
It just happened to be on hand right beside me. You know, it's just like.
Oh, Darren, how did you have that?
I bought it off of James quite some time ago.
All right, so it's James' fault.
I don't know anymore.
But I loved. You can't see it with the hat on, but the face is quite.
Oh, it's asshole. Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
Darren
Darren is going to a naughty place.
Why am I going to a naughty place?
Gone.
Go.
I said, hello, Honourable Tim. Hello, Honourable Tim.
Hello, Franco. Franco Harry Crutch.
See?
Franco Harry Crutch.
You know, we're gonna have very much crutch power.
No crutch power at all in the weapon. And the weapon is not good.
We love Lali Express. We love Rally Express.
Aria
Does
Express.
Franco Costa have a Hong Kong store? Very interesting.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, right.
The coolest. This is the coolest little key ring. It's now available in your Lego or your LDC store. It's a Star Destroyer for anyone who isn't aware of green triangles.
Super Star Destroyer.
Yes. It's the old school.
Aware of what triangles?
Grey triangles.
Oh.
So, yes, it's quite cool.
It's in grey triangles, but not in the Bermuda Triangle.
That's for a later time, I think. Yes, it's quite cool. So,
yeah, cool.
I just saw a really.
Lego. Come on, jeez.
Sorry?
I just saw a picture of the feet of the UCS Falcon.
Yeah.
Guy's got all 6 or whatever it is, 8 feet all standing next to each other. I just want to share. I just want to screen share the picture.
Yeah,
because,
please do.
Yeah, they've done a
because as soon as I looked at it, I didn't think of the Falcon or anything like that. Oh, there. I looked at it, as soon as I saw that, I thought of something along the lines of tanks or ships or even a power station, or I'm not sure.
Oh, it could be a micro build of a power station would be good.
Yeah,
like
I saw that and thought I could do something with that. And I don't mean, as the feat for the Falcon either. Something else.
Yeah,
It just interested me. I just wanted to.
It could be good for micro.
You'd probably need something like that because it is rather heavy.
Yeah, but just the design. I don't know. It's very power stationy or something.
Very industrial, Phil.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I'll stop sharing now. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, it just interested me. I just wanted to share it because I have a memory like a piece of Swiss cheese. So if I don't say it straight away, I'll forget. But yeah, I saw that picture and just went, oh, there's something there that's more than just the legs for the Falcon.
Yeah. And it's interesting when you take your inspirations from sometimes for those sort of things. You see something done in a certain way and think, okay, yeah, I can take that general concept and move it somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like
you're right, you go.
It's like you can take an AT Walker, is it? The two-legged one? What's the two-legged one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can turn it into a Minecraft chicken.
Yeah. I saw a picture someone's taken the head of the ATST, the two-legged one, and put it on more of a mech's body with this huge big gun. Like it looks really good. It actually looks really, really good.
I think I have showed James a photo of something. There is actually one of those done as a chicken.
They call it the chicken walker.
Yeah, so it's been quite done. What have you got there, Tim?
One of my students gave me this and said, "Oh, sir, I think this looks like you." I said, "Really? I don't know about that. I don't wear a jumper like that." And he goes, "Oh no, I know you like Lego, but I have a spare one, so you have because you teach me English very well." I said, "I teach you English not very well. I teach you English quite well, young Simon." And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I used the wrong context in the grammatical conversation." I said, "Yes, you did, sir, Simon. You did."
No, you need to now buy a jumper that makes it look like
you need to buy that jumper and rock up to work in it. Yeah, definitely.
You must buy a jumper just like that.
I'll have to.
It'll make your student day.
Yeah, and then wear that minifig on a brick badge for the day.
Yes. I put it on my brick badge. I put it on my brick badge and wear it for the day.
Yeah.
Hello, this is me.
Yeah, just clip it onto your pocket protector.
It was interesting.
Yeah, well, that works too, bloody Phil.
It was interesting today. Someone was looking at the stuff that was for sale at the lug meeting, and there was a kid-sized T-shirt, and someone's heard it and goes, "Pity, this doesn't fit me." And I've gone, "Well, why don't you just sew that shirt to a bigger shirt?"
Fair enough. Did they buy it?
Okay, it's same deal. Well, that's cool.
It's not the same.
I don't know. When you think about it, that'd actually look pretty funny because it'd be the same shape as a T-shirt.
Yeah, just smaller on the front. Yeah.
It'd be on the arm. It'd just be sewn onto the front.
Yeah.
Don't think that's how it works.
In my case, that particular shirt, you're probably just going to sew one on each arm.
Yeah, one on each shoulder pad. Yeah.
Jared.
Oh, it wasn't a very big shirt, Tim. It's just like,
I can tell, mate. I can tell.
We're having a bit of a joke. You can just applicate onto a shirt. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Make a hat out of it.
You make it into a beret or something.
Yes. I don't think it would have even fitted on my head, but there you go.
Yes.
Hey?
No comment.
You saw how big the shirt was. It wasn't very big.
James, I was going to ask you before, how are you doing the chicken's legs? you just going to do them as one solid block?
Yeah. So
block.
Minecraft chicken's legs are just basically pixels, right? They're not. They kind of float, but like there is animation that does that. But Lego Minecraft, they don't have legs. They just have a
stud.
A stud. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll just have essentially a stud on the bottom.
Okay.
You all know James is a stud.
When
He's
it's
a stud
static.
from way back.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was just wondering how you were doing them.
Yeah, so when it's static, I'll be doing that. Later, when it'll be moving, I'll keep the outside of the stud kind of like, and then I'll hollow it out, and then I'll have the mechanism and wheels and stuff. So, yeah.
So, James, are you going to make the stud round? It'll look a bit silly otherwise.
Well, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference until you turn it upside down, and I don't know how many.
No, you can tell it.
You could just make the legs as like yellow rectangles. The beak's rectangular, so the legs may as well be.
You can quite clearly see that's rounded.
Can you see that it's rounded? It looks square to me. It only looks rounded when you look at that.
You've been staring at screens too long, James. Just that looks square.
James,
no, that's
it is rounded, James.
Yeah,
Minecraft Chicken Wars, here we come.
No, I know it's. I know the rounded, but if you look square on, it's straight.
No,
chickens in choppers.
On, it's rounded.
Yeah.
You know why they call it square on?
Next thing you know, the ducks will be well hung.
Yep.
I've got a.
On
There's
fishing
a hole, so I've got to fix the hole, and then I'll deal with the rounded / square hole later.
But that's rounded.
She's not going to stop on this. She's got the last half hour. She's got to catch up on.
Oh God!
She's gonna hammer it home.
It's turn to talk, so. It is rounded, yes.
Rounded, James.
But
So
draw a picture of what it looks like, get on, and it's square.
It will look stupid.
All of a sudden, James doesn't appear on Friday night streams.
Oh no!
Are you bloopering me seriously?
Well, I got excited and I inked you.
What? He got excited. What?
No,
James, calm down.
This conversation's just gone to.
Communications are being severed.
Sucked in. We got the CCPG on it.
Stop pressing the button. It's rounds.
Oh God!
Where it'll just look stupid.
We haven't had a muting war in quite some time.
Muting wars are funny.
Yes.
Dear me.
1, 2, 3.
Until someone hits the wrong button and gets people.
I did industrial graphics. Trust me, it's square. It's only round when you look at it.
It's
the
round.
Yeah.
The Lego one is round.
In so many ways, yes.
You're so lucky you live so far away.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna. It's in Harry Potter. I just open the letter and it starts.
Are you saying I'm a shrieking woman?
Oh, no one said that.
There's no right answer.
No one was game enough to say that.
He himself? That's funny.
Yeah. Can I just suggest you use the piece that's on the top of this brick instead?
Which brick? A brick.
It's just clear and square.
Oh no!
It's a 1x1 round brick. Yes. when viewable from straight ahead, it's square.
Just use a 1x1 square transplate, and you can't see it.
You know what? You know what I want to do? I'm so tempted now for my next model to be a 1x1 round white piece, and I'll be like this big, and I'm like, it's square.
For a start, it has a lip. It's not square.
What does the chat say? Is anybody in there? They're all wondering. Oh,
He's reverting to the chat. You know he's in trouble.
yeah. I can't see it, so I have to quote it.
It's round. It's round and it has a lip on it, so it's not even square if you're claiming square.
She's got you there, mate. She's got you there.
Have a look at it. Have a look at your chicken.
I know it has a lip on it.
It has a lip?
It's flat. It's not round. It's flat. Flat surface front end.
Okay.
It'll be flat, not rounded. Yes, hello.
James.
Hi.
Is the earth flat, James?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Is the earth flat?
When you look at the
This
Earth,
is where we find out Darren's a
you
closet.
see a globe.
He's a flat earther. Yes. It will also be a hollow mooner.
Okay, you're talking
No,
about
the moon's made out of
it
chalk.
like in a two-dimensional aspect. You're making a three-dimensional object.
This is a Minecraft chicken. Everything about it is square.
Yes,
Everything. It's
it's
in
a
Minecraft.
Lego
There are no
Minecraft
curves in Minecraft.
Apart from the round studded that they use for legs.
You're making a Lego Minecraft chicken. In Lego Minecraft, it has a stud on the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna let me have that one now, huh?
No, because you can't say it, so you can't claim it.
He's going to concede for the betterment of the stream.
Deary me. Yeah, ABC.
Oh,
Too
I've
funny.
had some fun in a long time.
Yes. Oh, this torso is pretty cool.
And Timmy just rolls on to something else like, everything's normal, kids.
Everything's normal, kids. It's my stream. It's okay. Keep watching, please.
I've tried to bring this stream back to Lego 3 times. I've given up.
We just had an argument about a Minecraft chicken that's made out of Lego that he won't make look like a Lego chicken.
Oh.
He's given up. He said, yes, it's round. He's already conceded the fact. Doesn't mean he's going to make his round.
Not
But
said that I'm right, though.
no, he's doing the very, very smart male way of conceding. He's realised that he lives 2,000 kilometres away from you, so he'll just say what you want and then make it square anyway.
But he's not saying you're right. That technically, with the words that are coming out of my mouth, I'm correct.
Actually, the
Oh,
words
there
are coming out of your mouth. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go, James. Just copy what James, all she wants you to do is copy what she said. So all you got to do now is say, oh, I'm correct.
You're correct, Phil.
Oh, dear.
Phil the moderator fails. Very good friends, really. Yes, very good friends.
Yes, very much so.
Sheree needs Nikki on the panel so she can at least get some backup power.
Oh, yeah, there's a distinct lack of feminine wiles on this panel.
Oh, I suppose we've got James, but he's the one that keeps arguing with you. Look, See, Sheree, that's how you do it. He's got nothing. He's got no response at all to that.
Tim, you want to put me up for a second there, mate? There's my answer to everything.
Oh, okay, flat Earth. Okay, cool.
Thank you. That's the world of Minecraft. Notice the distinct lack of curved surfaces. Even the river is actually sharp and pointy.
James.
And the stars are in fact cubes as well. So.
James.
Hi.
Hi, hello. Can we agree that we're both right from our own points of view?
Oh God, we're not going down that path. That's a dangerous dark road.
Hey, you're talking about the game, and I am talking about Lego Minecraft.
Yes.
See what happens when you have a program that's work with computers? They still think they're working with computers.
It's Microsoft's fault. Yes.
Yes, everything is Microsoft's fault.
Well, they own Mojang and they make Minecraft, so yes, it's their fault.
Well, you can blame Notch for selling it to them.
Yes, but Notch wanted $1 billion and he got $1 billion. So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's selling out, isn't it?
That's what you do when you get money. You sell out. And hey, if I had an opportunity to sell a little game that I was making that millions and millions of people want to play and want to pay money to get, and I can get $1 billion for it, it didn't take that long for him to develop. So I think Microsoft have done more with it now than when Notch had it. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'd be asking, where do I sign?
Oh, yeah, did a good job. But, yeah, anyway.
Oh, it did a job, right?
You know, a bunch of people, you walk up to any kid in the street, ask what a creeper is, and then, okay, after the court case, people will tell you.
After the court case.
They know what a creeper is. Well, the video game creeper. I don't know.
No, I think you'll be having a constable come and go, "Excuse me, sir, we don't want any creepers around here. You're going straight to jail, son.
So, put some
Leave those children alone."
Don't go there. That's a lie.
I know James very well. He's not a creeper. He's a lurker.
At least he's not a stalker.
Yeah, he's got to have some foliage to be a stalker.
Sorry, boys. I just said that right, just to get a reaction from James, and I got exactly what I expected.
I'm just looking at the camera and breathing. That's what I need to do. Just breathe.
Oh, it was classic. It was classic. That was exactly the sort of reaction I expected.
Breathe.
He's not a lurker either. I don't know how to describe him half the time, but it's
I'm definitely the group stalker. Well, I was. I've come out of the bushes now.
Yes.
No.
He cut the foliage and jumped out of the bushes.
Your house. Virtually.
What was that? Sorry.
You've moved on from being the stalker in the bushes to the stalker that's moved into your spare bedroom, like virtually.
Pretty much. I'm not outside hiding in the bushes. I'm hiding in the wardrobes now.
So the next obvious question is, when are you coming out of the closet?
Okay, I'm finding an image now.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
If you've got those slats on your wardrobe doors, if one of the slats is missing in your Lego room, don't worry about it.
I don't have that kind of wardrobe.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
You just see two eyes like this in your Lego room.
Okay, I'm just going to share an image. And
everyone in the chat, avert your gaze.
I saw this on Darren's car the other day, and there might be a little bit of a concern. Hold just for a second.
What did you see on my car the other day? What did you mean taking photos of?
It's a Wookiee? No,
No, it's a sloth.
it's a
I
sloth.
saw that on my car the other day.
How freaked out would you be if you saw that on a car and you drive up next to it and you're like,
What the fuck?
I saw one in Bundy the
I
other
thought
day.
you said you saw it on my car, not a car. Okay. No, it's not on my car.
I can't comment on that because sloths are one of my favourite creatures.
hey, there you go.
Sloths are awesome.
Yes.
Eventually,
Especially
but they
Sloths
start.
and three-toed sloths, sloths, and orangutans.
Yes, I agree with the orangutans, definitely. Poor bastards kept dying, being killed because people want cheap chocolate.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yes, people buy expensive chocolate and save an orangutan.
Absolutely.
No, serious. And don't buy anything with palm oil in it either.
No,
Yeah. Palm oil's evil.
but that
Dark class excellent.
that car sticker, I actually saw one on a car here in Bundaberg just the other day.
Oh, that wasn't a sticker. That was like like a shade, like on the side of the window.
Yeah.
But you can like technically put it on the front passenger seat.
The one I saw was in the back window of the car
Oh, actually.
of a station wagon.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then?
It was a stationary wagon. As my Chinese friend would say, oh, it's a stationary wagon. No, it's not a stationary wagon. It's a station wagon.
Yeah.
Oh, what is different? What is different? I said, no, what is the difference is that, one, you're talking about stationary wagon, which is a wagon that carries stationary, or a station wagon, which is a type of model car.
Ah, but a stationary wagon can also be a wagon that's not moving.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that. Oh yeah, I saw that the other day too. Yeah.
That is a great little.
Did they have round or square feet?
Fuck you
You're
all.
asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble.
I like that video. Used to.
Used to, he said.
So I'm guessing they've got round feet then, have they? He's watching it now to see if they've got round or square feet. That's it. He's gone.
James.
That face. That's actually rather an accurate picture of it. Anyway.
Oh,
Do I win now?
Yeah, I think so.
We're good.
speaking of Minecraft,
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah, I have no idea. That's that thing I took a photo of the other day.
those little hanger things. Oh, no, it's a baby zombie. Yeah. They
It's
suck
one of
in the
those-
game,
one of
mind
those,
you.
like,
They run too fast.
And there's that.
What the hell is that?
It's a little square head with eyes looking out from inside a box.
Oh my god.
That's not Lego, is it?
No. I can only
no.
guess that. I can only guess that it's Minecraft.
I imagine. I haven't played it for a little while, but I have no idea what that could be.
I've never played it and don't understand it.
No, me either. These actually came in that bulk lot of Lego, and I saw them and went, "Oh, I'll give them to Sheree."
No, let's be honest. Minecraft is essentially creative mode Lego with a story. Creative mode Minecraft is Lego.
Yeah.
No, just working with blocks.
Oh. Oh, I see.
A mate of mine got right into it. He's got a YouTube channel about it and everything.
Wow. Oh, look, it's, you know, I used to spend hours spelunking through caves, finding stuff, and you can lose yourself into it. And I can understand why kids get into it, because you can do your own thing, and multiplayer is awesome, and you can, you know, have little wars and or build machines or make chicken farms, or, you know, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, so
anyway, I don't understand it, and
Yeah,
kids
no,
I
mate,
teach. I don't understand it. The kids I teach talk about it. They play it on their phone, and they play it on bloody. Is it on Switch? Oh, they play this other game on Switch anyway. I'm bugging it
on every platform, pretty much.
Yeah, well, all I know is my class time gets taken up of me trying to confiscate electrical devices so they pay attention.
Oh,
Well, don't they surrender it when they start the class?
Huh? This is China. This is China. You got to have communication 24/7. You cannot have a telephone. You would have to have a telephone anytime.
Yeah, in a box at the front of the class, and if they all ring at once, you're like, yeah, all right. The box is vibrating.
That's what I've started. I call it the vault. It's a lockable box, and they got to put all their technology in it, and they got to pay attention to me.
Well, you're there to learn. You're not there to play.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I was at uni with Snake, that was pretty much, you know, the Nokia Snake, and you know, that's all you do. But I'm pretty sure it's more advanced now.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Back in my day, I only got to play with my Snake.
I don't want to know. That's a euphemism. I don't want to know.
You're a sick boy.
Play with my Snake.
You're a sick boy. What? Wait until I got it in colour. It was just black and white. I'm not reading chat. Absolutely not.
Seriously. How do you change the bottom of these bloody brickheads if you've got a different colour bottom? How does that work?
Baby wipes, usually. Water towels, some safety pins. Sorry, did I catch something? I must have missed something.
Oh, James.
Excellent. Who's next?
Oh God, you broke Timmy.
Yeah, we've broken Timmy.
Sounds like it.
We haven't broken Timmy for a while, actually. Yeah.
Please don't break Timmy.
Too late.
Breathe, Timmy.
That ship has sailed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you bastard, James. Oh, yeah.
Oh. That's one wider than the other. Hang on.
I got the bottom bit on now. I think. Maybe. Is that round or square, James?
Oh dear.
If you spin it, you need to put it on one of the Lego turntables and spin it really quick, and then ask him.
Oh shit! Oh well, this has been a good stream. Everybody watching. Bongo Gardens is back.
Remember that Lego thing that we keep bullshitting on about? Remember that? That was a good time when we were talking about that. Oh, God.
Like when we were talking about Lego chickens.
Ta-ta.
And
Ain't
they're
about here, but there's chicken.
Oh, you missed it. You missed it, Cherie. He called it a Lego. He called it a duck about 8
called it a
times
duck?
before he realised what he'd done. He's holding it up in front of the camera. He's talking about what he's going to do to the duck, and eventually I'm going to put the legs under the duck. And I said, dude, it's a chicken. And he's going, oh, it's a duck and a duck. And he goes, oh, bloody chicken. Oh, God damn it, you lot.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah, he finally got so confused that he called it a duck himself about 8 times.
Yeah. Yeah, no. He couldn't handle it anymore.
James, you had sleep today, right?
No, he didn't.
Do you have caffeine?
Yeah, he did.
Oh dear, he's gone.
I said 1 minute. I'm keeping time.
Yes, sure he is. Anyway, as I try to build this brickhead that's meant to resemble my wife, yes,
Nice. Nice. I love you, sweetheart. You're square, but you're actually round in size. But you don't. See, brickhead,
I spent 8 years of my life with this woman, so she knows what to expect by now.
Oh God.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, she now knows what to expect from me. That's
You called my son?
yeah.
Yes.
You had to bring God into it.
Yes, my son.
Sorry, every time someone does that, all I can think of is you rang.
You're right.
Bloody lurch.
Yes, Phil. Exactly.
Oh, dear.
Tonight's stream's brought to you by Jocularity.
Jocularity?
Jocularity.
It doesn't matter. Just make sure you do it with the curtains closed.
Jocularity is that one you laugh when you golf scope.
Oh, dear.
Isn't it amazing? As soon as you say something like that, everyone thinks of the word in their head and goes, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
I'm not the one with the dirty mind. I just said something random, and you guys just automatically put a dirty aspect to it. That just showed how dirty your minds are, not mine.
No. I'm looking at the comments. It's Tight Cupcakes is
I don't buy what you're selling, Philip. I don't buy it.
Tight Cupcakes is back. Oh no. Who let him in?
Where's
Yeah.
Is Spong turn up?
Yeah, Spong's turned up in one of his older egos.
His identity of crisis.
Oh, well, he has to watch the whole thread. It's been amazing.
Yeah, Spong's been here. He's been here. He's just, yeah. He just Tight Cupcakes is turned up, and it's like, yeah, okay.
That's the conversation from another time, I think.
Let's just say that. Oh no! Oh jeez, no. Yeah, if I say what's in my head right at the moment, we'll get pulled up of the internet completely.
Yes.
That is the inside of your mind, Darren.
No.
I don't think that's even safe off air.
Okay. Maybe it's time for us to go.
Because she really wants to find out what's being said.
Yeah.
Oh God, you are a sadist.
He's a sadist, yes.
I'm just a type.
Oh dear. It must be time to go. Even the chat's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean by get out of hand?
Get out of hand.
What do
Wow.
you mean by
It
get out of
starts
hand?
out of hand.
Often.
So is it square or round?
Oh shit.
Today, oh, in an hour it will be Monday.
Hello.
What happens on Monday?
It's not Sunday.
It's not
Every week, coming to you, advice just like this. Yeah. Yeah. You two can get.
This episode of Super Sunday has been brought to you by the round window and the square window.
Wrong window.
The poor bloody arch window misses out again.
Just like usual.
As a kid, I used to hate the round and the square window. I used to always barrack for the arch window, but no.
Yeah, the arch window is my favourite too.
See?
Yeah.
Arch window used to get
Yeah, because the round window and the square window are the same bloody window.
Well, if you put the two together, they make the arch window. That's the whole idea of them. The whole idea of the shapes. But yeah, I used to sit there as a kid going, arch window, arch window, arch. The round window. It's like,
I used to watch Romper Room and get a little bit anxious because Miss Jane didn't call my name out through the mirror. Like, no, Mr. TV didn't see me. No, what?
Hey, you should try having my name. They never call my name out.
Oh, well, Jane's fairly common, so they kind of. Cherie? Yeah, they would have called Cherie. But, yeah. No, never?
No.
Oh. So that's why. Okay.
That's why what, Jane?
Yes,
I'm losing the signal.
Hey, you can't do a CCP stream.
It's like he looks straight into the camera and goes, shh, shh. Oh no, I'm getting static. Shh, are you there? That's more of a radio joke, not a video joke. Sorry, Joe.
We were just saying about things that are on people stuck to people's windows before. This is what we've got on the back of our car. If you want to screen share that, Tim.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hello, AFOL.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
I like
got a couple of them, but they're not. That's just a copy of the one. It's not the ones we've got on our car. I can't find the picture of that, but yeah, we've got two of them holding hands.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Oh, fine. Let me see.
Darren, I have to take the picture on the back of mine. I'm quite sure you guys will enjoy it.
Yes.
You know, the dinosaur one that I've got?
Yes.
I'll share that later. I'm sure that Shree will get a kick out of that as well.
Oh, definitely.
Why did you say my name?
Yes. What Darren has got on his car window, I'll share what I've got on mine. And you'd like it. I'm quite sure. It involves a T-Rex.
Okay.
What? Speaking of rounds, wasn't Miss Jane up to no good with Mr. Squiggle? Yes. Okay, the stream chat has completely gone to pot.
Oh, God. I had nothing to do with it, I swear.
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Squiggle was awesome.
Next thing you're talking about Aggro and Anne Marie.
Poor old Blackboard getting left out of that possible.
Whatever Anne Marie got
And
up to.
Steam Shovel. What about Steam Shovel?
That's Steve Shovel. I remember him.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Aggro and Anne Marie, the puppeteer that did Aggro was a shocker to Anne Marie.
He was
The
doing
stuff he used to do to her.
Yeah. I reckon there was a bit of. Yeah. Yeah.
But he was a shock. He was a shock anyway.
Yeah.
Blackboard is my moral compass.
Yeah.
Hurry up, really?
Blackboard's awesome. No, or was it Gustus Snell? I don't know. Maybe Gustus Snell.
Spacewalk time. Spacewalk time.
I'm going for a spacewalk, Miss Jane.
See, I don't know. There's no equivalent of shows of that level of awesome.
No.
For quite a
And
while.
when they do try and bring them back, they completely kill them. Have you seen? Oh, you wouldn't have seen it probably, but the new Basil Brush. Well, I say new, a few years ago, they brought Basil Brush back, and let's just say he was a little bit more than slightly effeminate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not that there's a problem with that, but
No, not at all.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. yeah, more like Donnybrook.
He was bad. He can clean out the lid. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't the same at all. It's like I gave it maybe 5 seconds of him talking. I went, no, you've just completely killed part of my childhood. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's when they did the reboot of the Muppet Show as well. It's kind of the same thing. It's like I know the characters, but it's not the same. It's like nah.
Miss Jane got compensation over Mr. Squiggle. Why? What happened there?
What?
Try to sharpen his pencil.
Must have.
Anne-Marie Bigger got a payout as well. Really?
Yeah, she would.
For the stuff that he was doing to her, yeah, she'd have to have.
There was some behind the scenes stuff that was not rated.
No, it's not above board. I know that.
Oh yeah, and you'll know
it was all below the table.
Her career didn't exactly suffer from it.
No, not at all.
I think in the 80s there were a lot of stuff like that. Like Winky Dink was kind of like that as well. Remember that? The pink duck, which was actually a duck.
I was about to say you mean pink chicken.
Yeah, anyone remember that? I think it was Come On Kids or something.
What was it called?
Come On Kids?
No.
Winky Dink.
Come on, kids. Did you say come on, kids?
No, don't go there.
That was the movie.
It was actually a genuine show.
That must have been a Melbourne thing.
It must have been.
No, it was also in South Australia as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so a southern states thing, put it that way. Because I was in New South Wales back in those days and I never heard of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of anyone coming on kids. I mean, come on, kids.
And no, Rolf.
Yeah,
Okay.
Leave that.
On that note, I think it's time to go.
See you around.
We'll see you square.
Oh, telling me that I live. No. I think we could all. Well, if you have a look at the time, we've been streaming for multiple hours.
Yes.
A lot longer than we normally go on a Sunday night. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And that note, we'd like to say thank you to all my panelists. Darkside Bricks, James. James has been hilarious and lots of jocularity have been had by him and I. Darren, my good man, and ABC. Thank you to all in the chat. Thank you all for coming along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Don't forget our fellow YouTubers, such as Inside the Brick Box's beautiful Lego Community News on a Wednesday, ABC's Wonderful TGIF every Friday, and we'll see you again live from HK. Shaba, Struma,
Not a duck.
Jay Homer, and
Duck.
not the duck. But
Duck.
we'll see you again next week. Continue building, brick
Not a
on,
duck.
and catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye, people.
Bye, everybody. Rabbit season, duck season,
Bye, Jen.
rabbit season, duck
Bye,
season,
Jen,
rabbit
to all
season.
my main friends. Sheshani, Papa Srba.
Not a duck.